Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Hancock High School, home of the Royals, for tonight's varsity and JV doubleheader between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the New Pal Dragons. We are just over 3 minutes away from tip-off of the JV game here tonight. We have a lot of festivities going on tonight, and hopefully you guys that are listening are on your way right now, going to get here for some varsity action. So we're going to go ahead before we get to our pregame show. We're going to go with a quick commercial from our partners, and we'll be right back.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
All right, folks, we're back here. As we said, about a minute and a half away from tip-off of this JV game. We don't really know a whole lot. It's still early in the season. The Royals coming to this game with a record of 1-0. They defeated Centerville last Wednesday in their only matchup of the season. The Dragons have yet to play a game so far. They won the regional in football, so in playing at semi-state, their players would not have had enough practices to come in from the football team to play basketball, so they delayed their first game against Richmond, and this is the first action of the season for the Dragons. We'll see here in just a sec, in about 43 seconds, we'll see if see how the PA system's working there, Scott. You got that?
Yep.
Try and get our clock working correctly. It's got to be real low.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll see here if the PA is working correctly, and we'll get starting lineups here for this JV matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's junior varsity matchup between the visiting New Palestine Dragons and your Eastern Hancock Royals. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Dragons. Starting at one guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 5, Axton Hamblin. Also at guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 11, Liam Atkinson. At guard, a 5'10 freshman, number 13, Eli Parrott. Also at guard, a 5'5 sophomore, number 14, Max Lewis. And at forward, a 6' sophomore, number 15, Evan Studi. And now for your Royals. Starting at guard, a 5'6 freshman, number 1, Luke Lewis. Also at guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 10, Zach Stevens. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Caleb Rutherford. At forward, a 6-foot freshman, number 32, Gavin Jenkins. And at center, a 6'2" junior, number 43, Ethan Carter. The Dragons are coached by Mr. Danny Davison. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Joe Paxton.
All right, there we go. This was starters announced. And getting ready to get game number 2 for the Royals, game number 1 for the Dragons underway. We had a nice crowd here already for this JV game. I think we're going to have a huge crowd tonight, Scott.
I do too. It's it's pretty full at 6 o'clock.
Tip saved there. Nice hustle there by Rutherford.
Yeah,
Saves it over to Lewis.
Yep, save a possession.
Lewis to Jenkins up top. Jenkins kicks it over to Carter. Gets over to Lewis on the wing up top. They get a screen to Rutherford. Open 3 off the mark. Rebound. Nice hustle there by Ethan Carter. Check out this hustle on the replay.
And that's kind of what we expected to start there too. As you see Caleb take that 3, he was on fire last week.
Ethan Carter looking like a skill guy there going after that loose ball. So Hamlin hits the Atkinson on the back cut, and Atkinson with the quick 2. And Liam Atkinson puts the Dragons on top 2-0 early on. Lewis up top, hands off to Jenkins at the volleyball line. He gets a screen from Carter. Jenkins pulls up, kicks it over to Zach Stevens, pulls up from 16 feet. Zach Stevens off the mark, rebounded by Hamlin. Hamlin with the ball, backs it up, sets up the offense. He'll get a screen from Atkinson. Hands off to Max Lewis. And he gets it back to Hamlin in the corner, and he shuffled the feet.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted to do and tried to make a little like fake and shuffled his feet. Luke Lewis, we got 3 Lewises playing tonight.
Yes,
2
sir.
on New Pal's team, and our own Luke brings the ball up.
Carter with the ball up top, hands off to Rutherford. Rutherford gets it over to Jenkins on the rear wing. Swinging around to Lewis, back to Rutherford in the corner. Finds Jenkins, pulls up 16-footer short. Rebounded again there by Max Lewis.
Yeah, Royals cold here to start. Wide open.
Max Lewis 3, no good. Rebound fought for.
Hamlin.
Hamlin got it, yeah. Kicks it over to Eli Parrott. Back up top to Studi. Back to Hamlin, who will restart the offense. Ball screen there for Atkinson. He nearly lost it, but retains the dribble.
Yeah, that was a good hedge defense from Carter.
Atkinson dishes down. We kind of lost him there, and Studi hits the basket for 2. 4-0 for the Dragons here early on. 4:50 to go here in quarter number 1. Zach Stevens. Oh, they try to throw it over there. That was a good hustle play there by Hamlin. Knocking it away.
Hamlin anticipated that pass. He saw Carter making a quick throw and anticipated it. We got Rutherford, same thing there, trying to make it into Rutherford. Again, Hamlin's got quick hands, puts the Royals on the side. This is one of the rule changes this year. No inbounding the ball in that deep corner where it's next to impossible to run any sort of set.
I like that, though.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it – it's one of those things in basketball, any rule change you make is fair for both teams. It's equitable there. It doesn't benefit a certain type of play or anything like that, so I like it.
And you know what? It helps you have some more excitement with the inbound plays because you can run a play.
So often from that deep corner, it's not a play. It's just get the ball.
Yep.
Got a foul there. Let's check that out.
Hamlin that got it.
Yeah, Hamlin got the foul. Or no, Hamlin. As Gavin Jenkins tries taking it to the rim. Gavin Jenkins will go to the line. Try to get the Royals on the board here. First free throw, no good.
And it's a lid on the basket early on here for the Royals. getting good shots, just can't get him to drop.
Jenkins' second free throw. He's got that high arcing shot. Carter taps it out of bounds. And again, I like what I'm seeing out of Ethan Carter. He's active. He's got active hands here tonight.
You don't always expect your big man to be like the energy guy, but that's Ethan. He's got a motor.
So Hamlin brings it across. He's guarded by Stevens. He'll kick it over to Lewis. Lewis pulls up just inside the three-point line, and Max Lewis buries the long two.
Early 6-0 lead for the Dragons.
Jenkins over to Carter. Carter into the corner to Lewis. Lewis gets it back up top to Rutherford. They're running through this. They're trying to get – we're getting these screens from Carter, but nobody's looking.
No.
We're just trying to clear out and almost run it through until they make a mistake is what it seems like.
We're running the offense just to run the offense.
Good outlet pass up there, and Atkinson's going to finish, and he's got 4. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. We're running the offense just because that's the play that Coach Paxton called.
See, that was the cut right there, and Luke didn't look. That's what you want to start seeing. And there's good anticipation again from Hamlin, but we can't capitalize.
Luke Lewis, quick trigger on the 3, no. Rebound, Carter gets the rebound and gets knocked down.
Am I correct? That's the Royals' first rebound?
Yes, it is. That foul, was that on Hamlin again?
Yep.
So Hamlin's got 2.
He's been all over the place early on.
Yes, he has. So he's going to come out, and Nolan Lewis is going to check in. Stevens finds Rutherford in the corner. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Royals still yet to score, trailing 8-0.
I'd like to see him run a play for Caleb again.
Stevens drives. Nice hard take from Zach Stevens. He's fouled by Max Lewis.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If your shot's not falling, drive to the basket, but they're going to call him not on the shot, unfortunately. But that is the 3rd foul. Now, both Sam Adam and Nolan Lewis are checking in as Studi and Hamlin check out. Oh, there we go, Luke.
Luke Lewis, long 2, no good. Rebounded by Parrott. He outlets it up to Atkinson. Back over here to Parrott, and he'll set up the offense. Lewis in the corner with it. Gets a screen from Hubbard. Down here in the near corner to Parrott. Oh, nice roll to Sam Adams.
Yeah, they've got that a couple of times against us.
Sorry, Sam Adam, not Sam Adams.
Well, he could be a son of Liberty.
Could be. 10-0 lead here for the Dragons early on. And the Royals have gotten good looks, just nothing's fallen. I feel like we're rushed just a little bit.
Yeah.
Jenkins up top of the volleyball line. Good defense here, though, from the Dragons. Kick it over. Stevens is going to drive.
Yeah, Zach might have been better off just taking that off the pass.
Rutherford spins out, nothing doing, picks up his dribble, back over to Stevens. Under 2 to play here in quarter number 1. Quick shot from Lewis, and Lewis buries the 3.
And that was the difference right there. He was looking for a shot. Zach wasn't off the pass on the other side.
First points of the game here for the Royals. Hubbard into the corner to Parrott. Parrott up top to Atkinson. His 3 on the way. No good. Rebound knocked around and pulled down by Jenkins. A minute and a half left. Royals trail by 7, 10-3 here in quarter number 1. Zach Stevens up top to Ethan Carter. Swings it around to Rutherford. Gets it inside. Back out to Rutherford. Nice play there. Get it through. Rutherford airball, though, and it's going to be dragon ball.
No, but that wasn't a bad shot.
No, and that was a good play. Nice. Yeah. We got him to collapse on Zach. Kick it back out. As Elijah Eden and Brennan Youngblood, Trueblood, checking into the game. His brother Aiden is also on the football team. So
I can hear clink in my head saying Youngblood.
Yes. You got a drive there. Nearly a steal by Eden. Jumps out at Lewis. Over to Sam Adam. And he buries it.
By the way, there's not many scarier things than I'm hearing clink in my head.
Yes, I know.
Is that a 3? Did I get that?
That was a 3, yes. Yeah. Trying to get the clock working correctly. I don't know why it's not.
Another foul. Now we are now 1 foul away from the bonus with just under 48 seconds left. And that one will go against Nolan Lewis. Caleb with it in the corner, back out to Zach, and they'll reset. Good look for Youngblood underneath, and the reverse goes. Instant offense from Brennan. And a nice look from Caleb.
31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Swinging around the perimeter, shots no good. Stevens with the rebound. And he has it stolen away. Half-court three, no good for Hubbard. And at the end of the first quarter, the score, Eastern Hancock 5, New Pal 13. Let's take a break and hear a word from our friends at 9 Star.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9 Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, thank you to 9 Star, our friends and sponsors at 9 Star. So I think you said it well. I mean, we're getting the looks that we want. We're not, we're getting open shots. They're contested. New Pal's defense is everywhere. They're contested, but they're the looks that we're wanting to get against a good team. And we're just right now kind of a little bit short on everything.
So a couple of things. One, we're playing New Pal. They're bigger. Sometimes that gives kids nerves.
Yep.
And there's a lot going on here tonight, as you might be able to see. We'll talk about it later, but on the live stream, kind of look around. It's a huge crowd already.
Yeah, the New Pal side of the gym is pretty much full. Now, this is the smaller side that we're sitting on, but pretty full gym. 3 on the way there from Parrott, in and out, rebounded by Trueblood. Caleb Rutherford's going to bring it across here. In the corner to Stevens. And again there, we've got some guys, we've got some cutters, we're just not really looking at them. As Rutherford buries the 3.
That'll help. But we can't live on that 3-point shot.
No. Hubbard, no good. Rebound is fought for. Jump ball will go to the Royals.
And again, Brennan in the mix. He's been really involved since he's come in. And we got Miles Wennon checks in. Last week, Miles was on a 2-quarter limit. He dresses with the Varsity, so we'll probably see that again tonight, a second and fourth quarter from him. Full court press from the Dragons. Royals just turned it over.
Yep.
Nolan Lewis getting ready to inbound.
Finds Sam Adam in the corner. Good anticipation there by Eden.
And the quarterback makes an interception.
He's going to be a DB next year, too. He just doesn't know it. Eden quick to pull the trigger. Buries a 3. Elijah Eden gets on the board. His first points, and then steal there by Stevens. Oh, and Stevens double dribbled it.
Stevens reminds me of another Zach a little bit. Pretty quick, kind of gets ahead of himself sometimes. Ball doesn't quite keep up with what his body wants to do.
They're good set here. Stevens with the penetration. They leave Eden wide open.
Yep.
Like I said, his first basket of the season.
Yeah.
Pulls the Royals to within 2, 13-11 here.
I would say good opening couple of minutes, but offensively we're just making the shots. It's still a little bit uneven, but we like when those shots go in.
We'll see what the coaches have come up with here in the timeout break. Quick rundown of who's on the floor. We have Parrott and Studi, Nolan Lewis, Liam Atkinson, and Rudy Hubbard for the Dragons. For the Royals, we've got Zach Stevens, Miles Winnan, Brennan Trueblood, Elijah Eden, and Caleb Rutherford.
Yeah, we've switched to a 2-3.
We'll see how well the Dragons combat this 2-3. Good ball or good defensive movement there so far for the Royals. Dragons are kind of throwing it around the perimeter. Parrott finally gets into the high post, nearly stolen away. Good active hands. Trueblood comes away with the steal. That was all initiated there by Zach Stevens.
Yep, so at least that time down, that was a good decision by Coach Paxton.
The 2-3 pays off. Trueblood swings it over to Miles. Miles up top to Rutherford. 3 on the way again. Back of the rim. Rebound tipped around and pulled down by Parrott. He's going to push the pace, kicks it out to Lewis. 3 from the near wing, and Lewis buries a 3. That's hard because everybody collapsed into the paint to try to stop that fast break, and Lewis was trailing and got the open 3.
And that is one thing you can do to a 2-3 zone. You gotta play your zone.
Hubbard nearly pokes it away from Trueblood. Trueblood retains it, gets it back to Rutherford. He's going to go up top to Stevens. Stevens dribbles down in the corner, gets it out on the right wing to Eden. Eden finds Miles Winnan. Miles is going to penetrate, puts it up with the right hand. No good. Miles. But he draws the foul.
Yeah, that's going to be Eli Parrott's first foul.
And that'll send Winnan to the line to shoot 2.
I like the aggressiveness. Miles knew he was going to go, too. As soon as he got that, there was no hesitation.
First free throw good. Miles gets on the board. Axton Hamlin coming back in. Remember, he has 2 fouls from the first quarter.
Yeah, very active on the defensive end. Several deflections, and he'll be aware of him.
Miles can't get the roll, and Hamlin with the rebound. Kicks it over to Lewis, back up to Hamlin. Back to Lewis. They're really looking to get it in there to Atkinson in the high post, but can't do it yet. They find Lewis in the corner, smartly dumps it down inside to Studi. Kicks it over to Atkinson. His shot no good. Rebound fought for, and Trueblood's going to come down with it.
Yeah, and they kind of got us out of our rotation but couldn't take advantage of it. Good recovery from the Royals.
I think there was one too many passes in there, actually.
I agree.
Good anticipation there by Axton.
We got to have a backdoor cut at some point off that pass to the wing. They are really, really anticipating that.
Sorry, it is 16-12, not 16-2. Just realized our scoreboard is reading wrong. There we go. Eden takes it, no good.
Yeah, it looks like Atkinson gets a rebound. Hamlin's 3 is good. And that was Parrott with another. I've got Parrott with 4 assists right now.
Yeah, he's been really good. 19-12, 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Trueblood has it poked away, and it's going to be kicked out by a Dragon.
Comes
So
Carter.
Who scored that last basket for them?
That was Hamlin who hit 3.
$19-12 here. Miles Winnan's going to inbound. Let's see what we can get. Eden on the wing. Eden blows by his defender, kicks cross court to Miles. Miles finds Jenkins.
I like that. That was nice. Good confidence shot from Jenkins, and Miles with the aggressive play.
But nobody picks up Hamlin there, and that ball is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Dragon ball.
Yeah, luckily they didn't make us pay.
Little miscommunication there on defense, and kind of lucked out there. Parrott drives, kicks over there.
It's a great help side from Ethan Carter.
Yep. Shot no good there by Atkinson, and Gavin Jenkins gets it, but then he loses it. Gonna take at the rim there. Who was that? Was that Studi?
Yeah.
He just goes through Rutherford, and Rutherford picks up the foul.
First Royals foul, though, and we're well into the second quarter. That's playing pretty well. Moving our feet and not making poor decisions.
First free throw, no good for Studi. I want to thank everybody who's watching. We got 90 people watching the JV game here, Scott.
Nice.
Studi's second free throw is perfect. Dragons have an even 20 now. 6-point lead, 2:24 to go here in quarter number 2. Rutherford finds Winnan. Kicks it across to Gavin Jenkins. Into the high post to Eden. Nice extra pass over to Miles. Miles can't make it fall, and Carter's going to tip it out of bounds. I don't think Carter actually did. It just looked like he's the one that tipped it out of bounds.
But again, you keep saying Carter's name for those loose balls.
Yep.
Ethan really putting in a effort on both ends underneath the basket.
Hamlin's going to drive to his left, nothing there. Kicks it over to Parrott. Parrott 15 feet, spin move, nothing there. Atkinson's going to drive. Hamlin working on Gavin Jenkins. Hands off there to Studi, and then again back up top. Studi's got it again. 3 on the way over Carter. In and out, rebounded by Eden. Coach Etch is watching.
Hey, all right. Thanks, Coach.
Likes the young blood reference. Nice backdoor. Miles couldn't get it. Fumble goes through Eden's legs. He saves it over to Winnan. Winnan too hard. Carter right there for the rebound. He can't get the putback. Can't get it again. Miles pulls it down. Got a lot of rebounds on that play. 3 on the way, no. And Eden goes flying in and picks up a foul.
That reminded me a little bit of youth basketball.
I was getting ready to say that. You had Eden lost it, saved it to Miles. Miles misses the layup. Ethan misses the layup. Ethan misses the layup again. That was definitely youth basketball. If there'd been a jump ball in there, it would have been.
Yep.
But great effort there from both teams. Hamlin gets it up top. Eli Parrott fakes, gives it back to Hamlin.
Yeah, Stevens almost got caught in a double screen there.
Nice crossover there, but Hamlin can't finish, and Stevens is going to pull down the rebound. Rutherford with 45 seconds here on the clock.
Oh, man.
Jenkins tried to knife it through there. We got a double dribble there, right?
I think so. And what a great look from Jenkins. Just couldn't quite get it to connect. But Miles, there was our backcourt. Our back door.
37.4 left. Royals trail by 6 here in the second quarter. Rutherford has the ball. Gets it over to Miles Winnan. He's guarded by Atkinson. Miles drives to the left hand. Gets to the 10-footer. No good. Rebounded by Atkinson. Dragons look like they're going to hold for the last shot. 17 seconds left here. In case the clock quits working on us. We traded off 10 seconds. Atkinson up top, 3 on the way, buries it. That's tough too, right there.
Yep. Who was that on the pass? Did you catch him?
I did not catch you guys.
Oh! Stevens from half court at the buzzer.
See if the camera got turned to see it. There we go.
Yeah.
Stevens gets it away.
Wow.
Perfect. Zach Stevens. Huge 3 to answer Atkinson's 3 and keep the game at a 6-point game here at the half. What a play there. Nice job by Zach Stevens. Great job from him. All right, so that was an entertaining half a play there, Scott.
Yeah, it was. And much better the second quarter from the Royals, especially scoring-wise. I just looked on my score sheet. Nobody scored 2 baskets in that quarter.
For either team.
Yeah, that's unusual. And a grand total of 6 threes, counting Zach's there at the end for both teams. And we said it early on. We thought we were going to get a lot of threes. That's kind of what we've been doing the last few years.
Yep.
A little bit sloppy. You'd expect that from both teams early on in the season. New Pal playing their first game and our RJV with only their second. It's been a week since they played last time, or almost, a little over a week, right?
A week and a half,
Still trying to get into a rhythm, but very entertaining, that's for sure.
Yes, it is. So we're going to go ahead and take our Dave's Express Care Car Wash halftime show. And you can hear from the commissioner of the IHSA, Mr. Paul Neidig.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We are changing speeds at a more competitive price, so give us a look. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Normally, we have the Commissioner, Paul Neidig, with us, but we're honored to have Associate Commissioner Robert Falcons with us. Robert, thank you so much for being with us, and congratulations to you and everybody else on a tremendous show this weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Well, thank you, Coach, and we're very, very proud of our state finals and our state championships, and it's a great way for our coaches and our schools to display what we do best in Indiana, and that is have a state championship.
You had great crowds, which is seems to be the norm, and I think people lose sight of the fact in all of this that more and more of our student athletes in football, and really across the board, more and more of our football student athletes are signing to play at high levels of college football, and the numbers seem to increase every year.
Absolutely. I think football is so much better in Indiana over the past 15, 20 years, and again, we have to thank those folks who have really made an effort, and one of the biggest contributors have been the Indianapolis Colts. They have really gone out of their way to help us with respect to high school football in the state of Indiana. They host coaches clinics. They have camps for kids out there on their West 56th Street complex, and they're invested in youth football in the state of Indiana. And then we also have support from our major institutions, IU, Purdue, Notre Dame. They help with our coaches and getting our kids better. And this is an all-in effort from everybody in Indiana to make high school football better in the state of Indiana.
There's no question. I think just watching those games as they unfolded, you could see the level of competition better. It was an historic weekend, though. You have, like in 1A, you had two teams playing each other for the third consecutive year, which is unprecedented. One of a number of those types of situations where records and accomplishments were the norm this weekend.
Yeah, again, Coach, it speaks to how well our coaches prepare and how well our kids have taken up the game and really advanced their level of expertise and technical abilities. That that 1A game with 3 times, Adams, Central, and Lutheran. Those coaches know each other so well. Those kids know each other. It was a great game. They played hard. They smacked each other down. They picked each other up and got ready for the next play. It was wonderful. And when those kids come in on Wednesday for practice, you can see it's still not new. Even those kids that have been there 3 years, it was their 3rd year there for practice. It was kind of a cool thing to watch them enjoy the fact that they're playing there on Friday and Saturday, and then Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Indianapolis Colts are going to play there on Sunday. And it's not lost on those kids, and they certainly appreciate it. And that's why kids work so hard to get there. It was a lot of fun. We had one of our SAC kids play in the 5A games in our SAC Student Advisory Committee here with the IHSA, played in the game, won the Middle Attitude Award, and to see his fellow SAC kids be excited about it as he was, that's what we're talking about when we talk about high school athletics. It's what the student enjoys with respect to advancing themselves with an athletic opportunity.
And you had great crowds, and you had great. The cool. I always find it cool with the state finals is how involved our communities are with their student athletes when they get to the championship level.
I'll give you a perfect example. Crown Point, first visit to Lucas Oil Stadium, they had 100 kids there, 85 on the field, 15 in the stands. They brought that many band members. They brought cheerleaders. They brought pom-pom girls. You know, when we talk about football, it is a community experience, and it's just not those 11, 22, 33, 55 kids on the field. It's everyone else that goes into what happens on Friday night in Indiana with respect to football.
He's Robert Falcons from the IHSAA, Associate Commissioner, just wrapping up football last weekend. Robert, I appreciate your time. Congratulations again on a great tournament, and we'll talk later throughout the rest of the IHSAA season. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
As a member-owned cooperative, 9 Star serves our members who are also our friends, our neighbors, our family. You know, we take that role very seriously. We want to provide that customer with the same experience and customer service that we would expect ourselves.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
While high school sports help students develop their athletic skills, the real lessons in this second classroom are the skills needed for life. I'm Brian Lewis.
And I'm Carrie Rosati. We're both assistant commissioners of the IHSAA. In high school sports, student athletes aren't just running drills. They're learning discipline and work ethic.
They're not just watching film. They're learning the value of preparation and always finding ways to improve.
They're not just hitting the weight room. They're learning the importance of pushing through any challenges that come their way.
These aren't just some of the skills student athletes need to navigate the game. These are the skills they need to navigate life, to be successful people, to be good humans.
You can ensure these life lessons are taught for generations to come. Be a champion of high school sports and buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is preparing for the game. This is preparing for life. This is your IHSAA.
All righty, folks, we're back here. Getting ready to start the second half between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the New Pal Dragons. We're here in this JV matchup where the Dragons lead after the end of the first half, 23-17. And we have, I believe, Liam Atkinson leads all scorers with 7. So not a lot of scoring going around either. It's been really balanced. We've seen from a lot of different guys.
A lot of people involved on both ends of the ball, too. And there's a turnover.
Atkinson going to travel right off the bat.
Yeah, my inaccurate stats have that as the 6th turnover for the Dragons. I'm not sure. Got 4 for the Royals, but there's a really good chance, so he can make it 5 right there.
There.
No.
Yeah, that was turnover.
Yeah.
We threw it away there.
Yep. And there's no, that's a tip.
That was deflected there by Jenkins.
Woo! Still a lot going on.
Yes, there is. So, again, Hamlin with the ball, drives to the left-hand, step back, nothing there. Kicks it over to Parrott, back to Hamlin. He's cut off by Zach Stevens. Oh, nice hesitation move there.
Yep, and good help side from Rutherford.
Yep. Rutherford ends up kicking it out of bounds. So Parrott trying to get it inbound, nothing there. Finally, just throws it into Hamlin deep. Kicks it over to Studi, back up top to Hamlin. He's going to hand off to Parrott. One more handoff to Lewis, 3 on the way, no. Good rebound there by Studi. Hamlin to Parrott, Parrott working on Lewis.
Wide open.
Studi from 15 feet, and he buries it. He's got his 5th point of the game. They get it into Lewis there. Lewis gets cut off, and he'll set up the offense. So that full court pressure putting a little bit on us there. Royals trail by 8. Lewis to Jenkins at the volleyball line. What we got here?
They call Carter on a foul?
They called Stevens.
Stevens, all right. Stevens is stuffing the stat sheet tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't either. He must have kind of like bumped somebody coming through on a screen or something, but.
Must have. Hamlin gets it over to Parrott. They're just working around the perimeter. Find Atkinson. His 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Rutherford. His first board of the game. Rutherford spin moves, drives with the right hand, kicks to Stevens for 3.
Oh,
off the mark.
That was a good look. Comes Hamlin again.
Kicks it over. Lewis, nice move. In and out on the 3. Stevens with his 3rd board of the game. No, I have 3. It's probably more than that.
Now that's what I got too. So if we're wrong together.
Lewis hands off to Zach Stevens, up top to Carter. Oh, nice back cut there.
Yep.
Great pass, great
Woo!
cut.
We'll give that to Carter's vision. All right, nice job.
Vision like a quarterback there from Ethan Carter. Hamlin steal there by Stevens. And another turnover. That's the 7th turnover for the Dragons.
Let's get a couple of possessions in a row here where we get some positive things happen and close this gap.
Rutherford on the wing. Nothing doing up top to Lewis.
I'd like to see him take it, but going to the basket, that's nice. Good strong take, and that might be Hamlin's 3rd.
Let's get real quick. Let's check that back cut. I think I got the replay on that.
Yep.
That is Hamlin's 3rd. But just beautiful vision here. Carter sees it. Nice cut there by Rutherford.
The thing I like about it, I almost said, like, I wish he could shoot there, but Ethan's he's not going to look for that shot. So the only threat he has is with his pass, and it's just been around the wing. That was something different. Caught the Dragons sleeping. Good cut from Rutherford.
Lewis too long on the first one, has 1 more. Second free throw is perfect. Luke Lewis is 1 of 2, and the Royals cut the lead down to 5. They have trailed this entire game, and 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Atkinson finds Parrott in the corner for 3. He tries to draw the foul, doesn't get it, but does drain the 3.
Yeah, and that was actually pretty lucky because Luke kind of went in at him with his
That could have easily been called a foul.
Yep.
Rutherford to Carter.
Oh.
Carter just can't finish. Oh, what a hustle play by Ethan Carter to get his own rebound. Luke Lewis drives, puts it up with English. No, we'll call it a pass to Carter for 2 more.
By the way, I've got Carter with 5 rebounds now, all on the offensive glass.
I have him with 5 as well. Good take there by Atkinson. He's fouled by Gavin Jenkins.
Yeah, and that's tough with Gavin. That scoop came underneath his arm that was out playing defense.
His first. Nobody has more than one. Nobody has two for the Royals, I don't think. Hamlin, the only one with multiple fouls, I believe, for the Dragons.
We were down to like 2.5 minutes left in the half before we even had a foul.
Atkinson knocks home the first. Seven-point lead now here for the Dragons. Second one is perfect. 30-22, Dragons right now. And it feels like we should be cutting into this lead.
Yeah, we just can't. We're not converting enough or getting the stops after we score.
Luke Lewis guarded strongly by Parrott there. Kicks it over to Stevens. Stevens drives the right hand, kicks to Lewis, corner three, way short. Rebounded by Hamlin.
Yeah, and Luke was he was kind of fading back a little bit. Got jump ball. It's going to stay with the Royals.
Nice hustle there from the Royals.
Yeah, Lewis had the right idea. I think he just got caught back fading from the basket.
Nolan Lewis, Rudy Hubbard, and Sam Adam going to come in here. Eden and Youngblood checking in for the Royals. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. And Eastern Hancock trails by 8. Good play here. Jenkins up top, drives with the left hand. Nice strong take. Can't get the roll.
Supposed to get that in your home gym.
Lewis dribbles up top. Stolen away there by Gavin Jenkins. He's going to lay it up and can't get the roll again. The lefty trying the right-handed layup and just couldn't get it to fall on a steal by Rutherford. Oh, and then it's knocked out of bounds and it'll be Dragon ball. That was a nice play by Eli Parrott.
Yep. And again, Royals get stops, can't convert. That's two that just rolled off the rim.
Good deflection there. Rutherford kind of makes up for the turnover.
Lewis is going to push it.
I've got the Dragons for 9 turnovers.
Yeah, I just put them at 10. I may have one extra. There's that back cut again. Eden
with the vision. Rutherford with the back cut.
And we get an and one opportunity as well.
Nice play there from the Royals.
Yep, that's going to be Max Lewis's second foul.
Rutherford knocks home the free throw.
And he now leads all scorers. No, he's behind Atkinson still by 1.
Eastern Hancock trails by 5. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hubbard drives, kicks to Lewis. His three from the wing, perfect.
And that's where we needed that stop.
Every time we start to just pull back in, they hit a big three to push the lead back up. Rutherford up to Eden. Eden finds Youngblood in the corner. He's going to pull the trigger on a three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Parrott.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
Got to keep him honest there. Parrott's going to pull the trigger over Lewis. No good. Rebounded by Jenkins. Finds Eden. Gets it to Caleb Rutherford. 1:23 left here in the third. Eden at the volleyball line over to Youngblood. In the right corner to Rutherford. He finds Eden. Eden too strong. Rebounded by Atkinson. Sam Adams thought about it, kicks it up top to Atkinson. Over to Lewis. Deep three from Lewis. Too strong. Gavin Jenkins with another rebound.
Now,
under a minute to play here.
Now let's convert.
Lewis is going to take the three and bury it. Luke Lewis with the three.
All right. Get a stop. See if we can get one more basket.
Again, I know our clock is not reading correctly. 30 seconds left here. Atkinson drives.
You said it every time.
Now Atkinson will have a chance to shoot one.
Yeah, Jenkins picks up his second.
Atkinson, he's 3 of 3 now from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's really come alive here in this quarter.
Jenkins gets it into Lewis. Lewis spins out. Jenkins with the screen there. Fine Youngblood, gets it stolen away, gets it back. He finds Rutherford, 3 on the way, too strong. Rebound by Gavin Jenkins, he's gonna put it up. Rebound by Youngblood. Shot there, no good. 3/4 court heave off the top of the backboard. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. The score, New Pal 36, Eastern Hancock 28. You're watching the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah. I only had a little bit.
Look out!
All right, so we are getting ready to head into this final period. Royals down by 8. We'll probably see, it looks like we're going to see Miles check back in along with Eden, Jenkins, Youngblood, and Rutherford for the Royals. And we need to have a strong quarter like we did in the second. Get some things to fall here. And that has kind of been our downfall. We've been getting good shots. Can't get them to drop when we need them, and then New Pal done a great job of answering. Hamblin's coming up. He's got 3 fouls, though. The one player on either team that's really in foul trouble.
Take by Atkinson. He's fouled by Eden.
I think Eden's going to test my theory there of foul trouble. Atkinson, who I think's got – he got 12. He's leading everybody in scoring right now. He's got a chance to add to the total here.
Knocks home the first. He's a perfect 4 out of 4. And a perfect 5 out of 5. Gets that ball into Trueblood, and he's going to be fouled there by Hubbard.
Yeah, not a great play from Hubbard. Thought he was going to have the steal as Brennan kind of juggled the ball just a little bit and then recovered before Hubbard could make any sort of defensive move. And now Youngblood's going to come out. Lewis checks back in.
I don't know if you said it at the quarter, Miles winning back in.
Yep.
So Lewis finds Eden. Eden's going to hand off Jenkins for 3. In and out, man.
It's been that kind of night.
Jenkins has had at least 3 shots just in halfway down and out. Turnover there is going to give the ball back to the Royals. Rutherford up ahead to Jenkins. Jenkins blocked.
Great block.
Nice job by Sam Adams. I keep calling him, it's Sam Adam, not Sam Adams, sorry.
Yep, and was that Parrott who went ahead and took it all the way in?
That was Hamlin.
Hamlin, okay.
So 40-28, Coach Paxton going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout and hear from our friends at the IHSAA.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
So before we start back here, one thing we do want to talk about, tonight you'll see a lot of pink on the screen here. Both schools in the last week and a half have had unfathomable tragedies where they have lost students. Lindsay Locker for Eastern Hancock and Evan Neumeister for the New Pal Dragons. And so we're doing a lot here tonight for them. We're going to talk more about it before the varsity game. Just two communities trying to persevere through some tragic times.
Steven's going to pick up the foul on Hamlin there, trying to do the old Spalding twins, poke the ball out from behind.
Yep. So New Pal leads by 10. I want to thank all 120 people watching the end of this JV game here.
That's crazy.
Especially with the crowd that we have here in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Parrott working on Lewis. Nice take by Parrott, but then Lewis pokes it away.
Oh, and that was so close to being a travel. Luke with some great defense.
Oh, we're talking about a big crowd. I was here about 30 minutes before tip-off of the JV game here. They could not get the bleachers out on the home side.
Nice.
So we nearly had to play the JV game down in the middle school gym while we figured out how to get the bleachers out.
That would have been interesting.
One of our options, I saw Logan Hoskins here, was to hook the bleachers to Logan Hoskins and have him pull them out by himself.
All right, I got that.
Or if offensive line coach Brad Klink was here, I'm sure he could have motivated the linemen to somehow get the bleachers out.
Yeah, he may have motivated the bleachers to come out.
Yeah. That's true as well. So again, Eastern Hancock trails by 10 here. And that whole third quarter, so looking at the second quarter, we outscored New Pal by 2. The third quarter, they outscored us by 1. It's like, other than that first quarter, we put up 5. It's been dead even ever since.
Yeah. Yep, that 4-minute stretch or so to start the game where we couldn't buy a bucket is coming back to haunt us now.
So here comes Axon Hamlin inbound. Finds Hubbard, back to Hamlin. He's going to get Parrott in the corner. Parrott thought about the three, decided not to take it.
Yeah, it's a good closeout from Lewis.
Hubbard with the ball. He's going to get the screen from Adam. He gets it to Parrott. He's going to get the screen. Oh, he had Adam on the roll if he wanted him. Lewis is going to dish over to Hamlin. They're just working it through. Hamlin gets to the basket in a really pretty move by Hamlin. He's fouled there by Isaac Lewis, or Isaac's brother.
Yep.
Luke Lewis.
May not be the first time with that.
Won't be the last.
Slip up, yeah.
So Hamlin has a chance for an and one here.
Hamlin done a little bit of everything for the Dragons tonight,
including roll home the free throw.
Yep, and Dragons getting the home rolls, and we can't get one to save ourselves right now.
Lewis getting fancy with the footwork to get it across the timeline.
Yeah, that was a good one-man press from Hamlin. He's being tenacious.
Stevens kicks to Miles Winnan. Back to Stevens. He thought about the three dishes. Runner from Zach Stevens goes.
Nice. I don't know if he had planned that, but that was a pretty looking shot.
Yes, it was.
Very coquettish.
Yes. Yes, it was. It should be good, too.
And that one's going to be Stevens who picks it up defensively. That's going to be his third. The Royals now starting to accumulate fouls, and that's actually our 5th team foul. And then under the new rules, 5 team fouls in any quarter leads to automatic 2 shots, no more 1-and-1s. So the Dragons for the next 4.5 minutes will be shooting 2 free throws with every Royal foul. And that is not going to help us get it back in the game as Hamlin hits the first.
And the second.
Yeah, he's also got 7 points just in this quarter.
Got 10 overall, so he's in double figures for this evening. Stevens up top with it. Kicks it over to Miles Winning. 3 from the left wing, back of the rim. Rebound fought for. I think we're going to get a foul on Rutherford.
Yeah, and that was legit.
Yep.
That Parrott had position on him. Caleb tried. Parrott in a good
they
spot.
called it on Lewis.
Oh, wow. Oh, they must have called it on closing out then. Well, good. Well, I mean, bad for Lewis. That's his third.
Rutherford still with 1. So we have a timeout here on the floor, full timeout. So we're going to go ahead and take a break and hear from our friends at Paxton Farms.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
You gotta love the Paxton Farms commercial there.
Yep.
They've been a sponsor since day one.
I was going to say one of our original.
They were our
groups
first
there.
They were our first sponsor. It helps that their son is the JV coach and also does all the non-boys basketball streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, people watching from all over, including home and Tennessee.
Well, you know, of the places to be, those are 2 good ones.
Parrott, no good on the first. He's got a second coming. Second free throw is good for Parrott. Luke Lewis is going to bring the ball across. Trying to draw a foul, can't get it.
Yeah, there it is.
He spent that entire possession trying to get that call.
LeBron would be proud of him.
What?
LeBron would be proud of him.
Yes. That foul was on Hamlin, so that's 4 on Hamlin. Stevens finds Rutherford. He throws it away to Hamlin. Hamlin goes up, and Lewis fouls him.
Yeah.
Just not a – I mean, Lewis, I think that was a frustration thing as much as anything.
Sure.
He was,
well, that is his 4th
that's
foul.
his 4th. And that'll – I'm going to run out of room on my stat sheet for Hamlin this quarter. It's another free throw. He's got 4 free throws just this quarter. And then a deflection out of bounds. Actually, he's got 10 points this quarter.
Did he convert the end one there?
Yes, he did.
I looked down right as that happened.
Miles to Rutherford. Back to Miles.
No.
Nearly stolen away. Good job there by Winning. He goes up and through. He's going to draw the foul on Studi.
Yeah, and Atkinson lucky not to have picked it up earlier.
Yeah. Miles Winning will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one's good for Miles. In the chat, Mr. Hibbert says Paxton Farms built this country.
Can't argue with that. Nice.
Although I don't know if they were around in 1776, but
you know,
I won't question the history teacher, Mr. Hibbert.
Now, Mr. Hibbert, who is in beautiful Gatlinburg, Tennessee right now, and he has chosen to spend his evening with us.
Hamlin again. Another and one opportunity here.
Yeah. And if that was Lewis's, that's his 5th.
Oh, that was Miles.
Winning. All right.
So Hamlin again. He's got 12 just this quarter, 15 overall. In and out. But another offensive rebound, and then Stevens picks up the foul. So again, right now we just look a little disinterested.
Yeah, it feels like we ran out of gas.
Stevens picks up his 4th. And now Atkinson at the line to shoot 2, misses the first. And this is where the 5-foul rule, again, you get into the double bonus, it can make these quarters take a really long time.
Yep. Yes, it can.
Second free throw also off of Mark. It's tipped. Oh, that was
I thought
definitely out off us.
Yeah, I thought that was off Miles, but we'll take it at this point. 3.5 minutes to go.
Eastern Hancock trails by 17, 51-34. Lewis cut off, gets to Rutherford, finds Winnan on the wing. 3 on the way. Miles Winnan buries a 3. He's got 5 this quarter. Coach Paxton with a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a break and hear from our friends at 9 Star.
One thing I love about 9 Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. Encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9 Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
So, Scott, we've got Susie Johnson watching from Fort Myers, Florida.
Nice. She's probably pretty proud of Ethan. It's her grandson.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Dragons get it in. Some full court pressure here from the Royals. Hamlin beats it, kicks it over. 3 from Lewis, no good. Tipped around and rebounded by Studi. He's going to take it right back up. Tries to gets another rebound.
Yeah, I thought that was a carry. He must have got it out of his hand, got shot blocked, so he gets the rebound. Studi does. But
Studi finds Hamlin. Under 3 minutes to play here in the ball game. Studi kicks over to Atkinson. Atkinson drives, 10-footer, no good. Miles is going to tip it over to Rutherford. Luke Lewis on the right wing, gets it up top to Zach Stevens. Zach drives, pulls up, long 2 is blocked.
Yep. Just kind of like to see some consistency from the Royals now. We're not getting back in this game unless something ridiculous happens. But we do have a matchup tomorrow, and you want to be sharp. You don't want to be, closing out sloppy.
Hamlin, another shot, no. But again, another offensive rebound here. And Coach Paxton is not going to be happy with our, I would say this, the effort on the defensive glass here this quarter has not been up to the par that we had the first 3.
Yep, I agree.
Miles Winnan with another 3 there.
Miles doing his best Hamlin impression.
I don't know.
Oh,
we got a charge call.
Yep. Lewis draws the foul on Atkinson, I believe.
I think I just caught the end of it on the replay.
Got his chicken wing up, huh?
So Atkinson, I have that as his first. Is that really only his first?
Yeah. That's about the only thing he hasn't done well tonight is foul.
So again, 1:51 left here in this JV game. New Pal leads by 13. It's going to be Eastern Hancock ball. True Blood and Eden came back in here. Lewis drives, kicks to Winnan. Winnan drives, puts up the finger roll, 2 more. Miles Winnan with 10 points this quarter, 11 overall.
Royals trying to make me eat my words.
I know.
But that's these last couple of sessions, the most offense we've seen from the Royals in a while.
Well, New Pal, they kind of put the clamps on defensively with that full court pressure, really threw us off. And now you'd almost think they'd back out of it and just play kind of a safe defense, but they're still really extended up high, and it's giving us some lanes here.
Yep.
So, again, we wanted to talk about the two students here, Lindsay Locker, EH student, Evan Newmeister, the New Pal student here, who both tragically lost their lives in the past week and a half here. And again, both communities have just been rocked by this. We've been doing collections here tonight, T-shirt sales, free will offerings. If you would like to donate to these families here, you see the @EH Athletic Boosters. That is the Venmo for the EH Athletic Boosters. Every dollar that they make will go to those families here tonight if you want to donate. So, again, it's something these two communities really coming together for this. It's always a tragedy, but to see the outpouring of support from everybody has been tremendous. Parrott with the ball, gets it ahead to Atkinson, throws it off Hamlin's back. There we go. And Atkinson didn't have to.
No, he's being
that.
unselfish.
Hamlin was going to the basket. Atkinson thought he was going to the corner. It's an 11-point game here, a minute and a half left.
Get into single digits.
Miles gets it over to Eden. Eden's going to take it in, lay it up and in for two more.
Yep, great job from Eden. He just kept going. Nobody wanted to stop him.
Hamlin's going to pull it back out. Oh, nearly threw it away, trying to go to Parrott. Parrott's fouled by Eden, and that's going to send Parrott to the line to shoot two. Parrott is 1 of 2 on the night, so we'll see if he was the right guy to foul or not. 9-point lead for the Dragons here. Too strong on the first one.
No, best he can do is make one, so he can at least chip in the lead.
Second shot from Parrott on the way, and it's good.
Hubbard or Adam coming back in. All right, let's run that offense. Get another bucket.
The one where we get the layup or the three from Miles. I like those two plays.
Those are going out. No, that's not what we wanted.
Atkinson with the steal, gets it up to Hamlin. Back to Atkinson. Hamlin's hoping to get fouled. Lewis doesn't want to foul because he's got 4.
Yeah, that's even tougher.
Lewis gets it back over to Hamlin, and there's the foul.
And I don't know if he got the foul there. I mean, it's.
Oh, no. Sorry, we got timeout.
Timeout. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't.
Okay. So you got the timeout first. 48.9 seconds remaining. 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break and hear from our friends at the IH.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, folks, 48.9 seconds. The clock has been a little finicky, so I'll keep you updated on the time here in case it runs off. Hamlin with the ball, gets it across. Lewis nearly steals it away. They get it over to Hubbard. Now Atkinson with it. He hands off to Lewis. We got a foul here, boys.
Yeah, I think Trueblood tried to, and they didn't call it.
Eden fouls Rudy Hubbard. Hubbard has not scored tonight, so this will be his first time at the line. 35.9 seconds left here. Hubbard is going to have a chance to shoot 2. Off on the first one.
Yeah, we grab this rebound off the missed shot here. Hopefully, then we gotta go quick. We got no time to waste.
Hits the second one. Hubbard with his first point of the game. Miles is gonna bring it up. Probably need a little more urgency than that. Miles gonna get to the rim, lay it up and in. Hamlin fouled by Eden.
Yeah, that'll be Eden's 5th if I've done my math right.
And I think the last 3 have been intentional.
Yeah.
Or not intentional, but He's had to foul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, a really nice game for Elijah. He
didn't
get to play a whole lot in the first game, but I like what he brought this game.
He's knocking the rust off. He's got a year out of basketball and then got a late start into the season because of the football success. You can see him kind of getting the skills sharpened up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Axton Hamlin hit the first. Misses the second. And if he shoots any more free throws, I'm out of space on my stat sheet.
Yeah.
So Miles is going to pull the trigger. No. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Dragon ball with 14.7 seconds left here on the clock. They lead by 10. It's going to be Hubbard's going to inbound. Oh, Lewis steals it away, and then it's poked away. Hamlin knocks it out of bounds into the cheerleaders. 13 seconds left here. Stevens to inbound. 3 there for, was that Rutherford?
Yep. I didn't catch, did Stevens inbound that? Was that you said? It's in register.
Sorry, I was blocking people on Facebook. Some guy named Cody keeps trying to comment from Tennessee. You say Stevens with the assist?
I think so, if he was the inbounder, but I didn't look quick enough.
He was, yes. So 7-point lead now for the Dragons.
For the Royals, I'm wondering where this last 3 minutes was early on, if it was just desperation. We got lucky on a few shots. Dragons let off a little bit or what? But
well, I think it's been a little bit of both. Dragons have not shot their free throws particularly well here in the fourth either. I have them as
everybody not 10. Named Hamblin is.
I have them as 10 of 17 here in the fourth quarter.
I think Hamlin might have missed one, but
he's missed 2.
His compatriots haven't been holding it up.
Atkinson's 50%, Parrott's 50%, Hubbard's 50%. So it's kind of let us stay in this game here. So he can run because it was a made shot. So if he wants to move, he is able to move. 9.8. Again, New Powell leads by 7 here. They get it into Atkinson. He's going to throw it ahead. Lewis is going to be fouled by Luke Lewis. So Luke Lewis will be done for the night. And that'll send Nolan Lewis to the line to shoot his first free throws of the game.
Lewis trying to convert both free throws here.
Hits them both. Rutherford's going to bring it up. We're going to get one more heave. Off the front of the rim. And the final score of the JV game here. Eastern Hancock tries to get the comeback, but couldn't quite finish it. They will fall 49-58 to the New Powell Dragons. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back shortly with our compiled stats at the end of the game here.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, Scott, got our final stats here?
Yeah, so my unofficial final stats for the Dragons. Axton Hamlin with 16, 13 of those come in the fourth quarter. Leon Atkinson with 14, pretty much spread out. We got Nolan Lewis with 8. Got Evan Studi with 7. What's that? Parrott with 5. Adam with 5. 2 for Max Lewis and 1 for Rudy Hubbard. For the Royals, we're looking at Miles Winnan, 2 quarters worth of work. I got him at 13. I got Caleb Rutherford with 11. Both Luke Lewis and Zach Stevens at 7. Eden with 5. Jenkins, Carter, and Trueblood all with 2.
And I think, without a doubt, our Paxton Farms player of the game has to be Zach Stevens.
Yeah, in addition to those 7 points, I had 3 rebounds and 3 assists, and those are way inaccurate.
And he had at least 2 steals and a block.
Yeah.
So Zach Stevens had an awesome game tonight. Really proud of him. He played really well. I thought all of our boys played really well. We just had that slow start and then that slow stretch there at the fourth. Otherwise, we played a really good game tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
So the Royals will be back in action next week tomorrow night against Westdale at Westdale. We will not be broadcasting that game, but the Westdale Sports Network will be streaming it on YouTube. So we'll share out that link, and you guys can catch it all there. So we're going to take a quick break here while the varsity warms up. I'm going to go grab a pork burger, and then we will return with the varsity game after these messages.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. I encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Nine Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9 Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah, I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9 Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighting, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9-Star is different than others.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
My philosophy is we're going to throw the score points in this league and run to win.
He's at the 5. Touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside, down the far sideline. He's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop.
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
All righty, folks. Welcome to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's varsity boys basketball matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the New Palestine Dragons. If you can't tell from the camera angle right now, this gym is packed and this place is electric right now. We are just under 4 minutes to tip off, and these two teams are excited to get this season underway. The Royals coming to this game 1-0. They won a week and a half ago against Centerville the night before Thanksgiving. They are headed by Coach Brett Bechtel, who's in his first season here as the head coach at Eastern Hancock. The New Pal Dragons have not played yet this season. They didn't even get their scrimmage in because the football team won the regional and they had to move or reschedule their first game against Richmond. But the Dragons are coached by Trent Whitaker. Trent has 116 wins to 84 losses in his 9th year at New Pal. A little bit about these two teams. First off, let's talk about the history between these two teams. These two teams, this is the 66th meeting all-time with a record right now at Eastern Hancock has 29 wins and 26 wins and 39 losses. New Pal's won 8 of the last 10 games, but the crazy thing is that all but 2 of those 10 games have been single-digit games. So they've gone right down to the wire. It's been really exciting the last several years watching these two teams go at it. The Dragons, as I said, they're a little bit of an unknown because we don't know a lot about them. We haven't seen them play. We haven't seen them scrimmage. They did lose 5 of their 8 varsity players, including 4 starters from last year's sectional championship team. They will, however, return their 3rd and 4th leading scorers, Ben Slagley and Julius Gizzi. And I think, Coach Knight, the key to tonight's game is going to be three-pointers. The Royals last week hit 9 of 19 for 47% from beyond the arc against Centerville. And I think 7 of those 9 came from Caden Powers and Luke Schilling. So I want to see Coach Bechtel get some sets early to try to get those guys maybe like an elevator screen or something to get them open up top and maybe get them going early. See if we can't get them rolling.
Yeah, both times we had kind of dead times offensively. Those Luke and Caden hit big shots, and I agree with you. Three-pointer is going to be huge for us tonight.
So again, these two teams, they met last year. I was looking at the last 10 games. They met last year in New Pal. Both teams were highly ranked at that time. We're actually highly ranked right now. New Pal did come away with a 62-53 victory. But as I said, both teams look very different from those teams that played last year. Quick talk about rankings. The Royals coming to this game, I saw the newest updated rankings. We were ranked 9th in 2A.
Don't let Coach Bechtel hear you say that.
The Dragons, I believe, are 13th or 14th in 4A. Yeah. Now, obviously, that is based on last year since nobody's seen them play.
Right.
And we are still having a little bit of an issue with our clock when it goes down under a minute. So bear with us with the clock. We'll try to get that operating correctly there. Now, we're going to talk about this here in just a little bit, but both of these two schools in the last week and a half have tragically lost senior students. Lindsay Locker was an Eastern Hancock student, Evan Neumeister for the New Pal Dragons. What you're about to see here, either before or after the anthem, you're going to hear a moment of silence and some info about those two. But if you are interested in donating to those families, you can send a Venmo there to EH Athletic Boosters. All proceeds will go directly to those families this evening to help support them in this time of loss.
At this time, would everyone please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, we gather here tonight not only to celebrate the spirit of competition on the basketball court, but also to honor the lives of 2 extraordinary individuals who left us far too soon. It is with heavy hearts that we remember Lindsay Locker from Eastern Hancock and Evan Neumeister from New Palestine, 2 seniors who touched the lives of many in their communities. As we stand together, let us take a moment of silence to reflect on the impact Lindsay and Evan had on the lives of those around them. May this brief pause serve as a tribute to their memories and a chance to cherish the moments that we shared with them. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so a little bit about these two teams here.
Once again, welcome to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's varsity boys
lineup
basketball matchup between the visiting New Palestine Dragons and your Eastern Hancock Royals. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Dragons. Starting at one guard, a 5'11 senior number 3, Brady Armstrong. Also at guard, a 5'11 junior number 4, Moses Haynes. At guard, a 6'2 junior number 5, Keegan Harrison. Also at guard, a 6'3 junior number 11, Julius Gizzy. And at forward, a 6'4 junior number 24, Ben Slagley. The Dragons are coached by Mr. Trent Whitaker. And now for your Eastern Hancock Royals. Starting at forward, a 6'3 senior number 13, Caden Willis. At guard, a 5'10 senior number 32, Luke Morris. Also at guard, a 6'1 junior number 33, Luke Schilling. At guard, a 5'10 senior number 35, Charlie Halcomb. And at center, a 6'4 junior number 43, Caden Rubel. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel.
Bechtel currently have the best winning percentage of any Eastern Hancock High School varsity basketball coach?
I believe so, yes. Your announcers for tonight, I am Michael Gallion, joined as always by Scott Knights as we are ready to get underway here from Charlottesville. 175 people watching online. I know there's a lot more people listening to New Pal Radio. If you want, you can tell your friends they can watch us and listen to Andrew Smith over there if they prefer.
Yeah, we're all right with that. Andrew's pretty awesome.
He's more professional than we are. So Willis and Slagley to tip. Willis gets the tip to Charlie Halcomb, and the Royals will start with the ball here. Man defense from the Dragons. Charlie Halcomb gets it up to Luke Morris. He's guarded by Moses Haynes. Over to Willis. He's guarded by Harrison. Up top to Chuck. Looking to get it inside to Rubel here. Rubel guarded by Slagley. Rubel's going to back him down. Rubel with a nice move, but can't finish. Julius Gizzy there to gobble up the rebound.
Right. I like going to Rubel early, though, because our offense flowed much better last week when we worked through the big man.
Moses Haynes up top. Julius Gizzy tried to break Charlie's ankles, nearly broke his own. Keegan Harrison guarded by Willis up top to Moses Haynes. He gets it over to Gizzy. Gizzy's got Willis all over him. Willis knocks him to the ground. Whoa. That probably should have been a foul on Luke Morris going for that loose ball there.
It's a good tackle.
Gizzy, they're going to let him play here tonight, I can tell you that much. There was a lot of physicality there both ways, and
that's probably not the smartest thing to do in a gym with this many people and two teams that are competitive rivals.
That jump ball is going to go to the Dragons. They get it in. Brady Armstrong, the lone senior on this roster, gets it over to Gizzy. He's got Charlie Halcomb on him. Charlie falls down. Gizzy pulls up. No good. Charlie with the rebound. And again, there was probably 5 fouls that could have been called already in this game. Nothing called either way. They get it to Rubel up top. Rubel guarded by Slagley. Gets it over to Luke Morris. Morris is going to drive. Puts it up. There's the foul. The foul's going to go on Moses Haynes. That'll send Luke Morris to the line to shoot 2. Gizzy with the steal there. Take there by Slagley.
Yeah, it's a soft foul, but Caden got beat outside and just was trying not to commit the foul, but was out of position. Slagley will get a chance to get the and one here. Dragons take a early lead. And Slagley converts. Dragons will line up in a 2-2-1 press. Oh, wide open underneath. Caden to Caden. I like it. It was a good look from Rubel to Willis.
I didn't see who hit that.
I didn't either.
I look down to right, and Luke Morris gets trapped. Schilling just barely gets across. 5-3 lead here. Rubel takes the 3, air ball. Rebounded by Slagley. And Morris is going to pick up the foul there. Yeah, kind of. Luke was trying to get a cheap one there.
Gizzy
couldn't quite get it.
Gizzy got that one that we missed.
Okay. So 5-3, 3:10 or 5:10 left here in the first quarter. Haynes gets it to Gizzy in the short corner, working on Charlie Halcomb.
Yep.
They're going to get a.
Charlie gave him a forearm to the throat.
Charlie got the hand up high there.
And this is a function of the physicality they're letting them play with.
So we have what? Charlie, Luke Morris, and who's the other foul on?
Rubel. And his was the most unphysical of any of the fouls at this point.
We got it into Slagley. Back over there to Haynes.
Yep, there's an offensive foul.
So they let him play. They let him do everything for the first 2 minutes, and now they're going to start calling stuff.
Yep, that's Slagley's first. Yeah, we got to have consistency. Let them play, call it tight. Don't go back and forth. That's real hard on the kids.
Yes, it is. So Luke Morris is going to walk it up over to Willis. Back over to Rubel, guarded by Slagley. He finds Schilling. Back to Halcomb, 3 from the left wing, off the mark. Rebounded by Gizzy. And then Rubel just picked up his second.
Yeah,
and that was partly, we got out of position. They beat us in transition there. And Slagley just beat Rubel down the court.
Yeah, sometimes you just let it go, right?
Yeah. So Slagley did miss the shot, but Rubel just picked up his second. So our leading rebounder just picked up his second foul. And that'll send Ben Slagley to the line to shoot 2.
And that's our 4th team foul with 4:35 to go. We got more than half the first quarter. One more foul, and they're shooting 2.
Slagley knocks home the first.
Dragons aren't going to need any help.
Last year, Slagley was 69% from the free throw line, 55 of 80 on the season. Second one's also good.
He's 100% so far.
He's got 5 of their 7. 7-3 Dragons, 4:33 to go.
Well, and Gizzy and Slagley, the two that have scored, they are the ones coming back that you mentioned in the pregame.
Yep. Charlie Halcomb gets the handoff over to Morris on the right wing. Morris drives the left hand, puts up the runner. Nifty layup, no good. Slagley with the rebound. Rubel had to be safe there because he's got the fouls. 3 on the way from Armstrong, no. Rubel with another rebound. Rubel got away with one there.
Yeah,
he's frustrated right now. I think you'll see him probably come out because his frustration right now, just as physical as he plays, you don't want him to pick up a frustration foul.
Right. Evan Dara just checked in for the Dragons.
As did Austin McMahon.
Yeah, and Harrison was one of the two that came out. I didn't see the other one. I think it was Armstrong.
Yeah, you can't afford to have Rubel pick up a third here in the first quarter. Morris looking to get it into Rubel. Rubel's got a step on Slagley. Kicks it back out to Morris. 3 on the way. Back of the rim. Charlie Halcomb with the offensive board. He puts it up and buries it.
And that's good to see from Charlie. He didn't have the best shooting night the other night.
We didn't get set. Darrow with the shot. No good. Charlie with another rebound. 7-5 Dragons here. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Morris with the ball gets to Willis. Willis nearly lost it. Throws it over to Rubel in the corner. Rubel kicks it across to Charlie. Charlie thought about the 3, drives. That's got to be either a foul or a travel.
Yep.
They're going to call a foul.
We got bailed out on that one.
Yeah.
Charlie underestimated how far he was from the basket.
Evan Dara picks up the foul. They're going to call it a shooting foul, too. We'll take it. Charlie will go to the line to shoot 2. I don't know that it was a shooting foul, but we'll take it.
Anything right now.
Yep.
Manship and Powers check in for Schilling and Rubel.
Again, Powers hit 5 threes last week.
You may find it a little tougher to find some open spot. This team is a little bit longer than Centerville.
Manship got away with one. Slagley with another rebound there. Moses Haynes running the offense here for the Dragons. He's guarded by Luke Morris. He's going to get a double screen, gets it back to Gizzy. Gizzy drives on Morris, takes it to the rim, puts it up and in. Julius Gizzy has 4.
Yeah, Powers thought about trying to step in there and then realized he was going to be too late and out of position.
And Morris didn't either because Morris knows he's got his foul already. Didn't want to do that. Powers pulls the trigger, no. Manship can't get the putback. Slagley pulls down his 3rd board. Moses Haynes blows by Morris and lays it up. That was a pretty move by Moses Haynes. Morris is playing, again, he's playing a little timid here with that foul. You don't have to play quite that way with only 1.
Right.
Manship guarded by Slagley, takes him in. Trying to get Slagley up to get a foul. Kicks it over to Powers, no. Extra bounce on the rebound goes to Morris.
Yep, and that was Luke just in the right place at the right time.
Rebound took a funny bounce. Gizzy drives in, gets around Charlie, and Gizzy puts it in. He's got 6.
And right now, Gizzy's getting to the basket whenever he wants.
13-8 Dragons right now. Just under 2 minutes to play here.
Yeah, Shaw getting ready to check in, and I saw Coach Bechtel giving him some instructions. I wonder if it's stop Gizzy.
Morris with a nice pass over there to his brother in the crowd. Not exactly the pass we wanted.
No, he's got a little confused. Thought they were at home playing in the driveway. Yeah, Charlie's going to get a break.
Slagley's going to come out. Alex Gould going to come in.
And this will be fun. Shaw playing on Gizzy. Shaw, our shutdown safety. See if you can shut down Gizzy here.
Now we're switching, though.
Yeah, that's all right.
Morris deflects it out of bounds. Going to be Dragon ball. Moses Haynes trying to find somebody to inbound it to. Can't find anybody. Finally gets it to Gizzy. Gizzy gives it back to Haynes. 1.5 minutes left here. He's at the volleyball line. Back to Gizzy on the right wing. Up top to Gould. Swings it over to Dara. Back up top to Haynes. Haynes, deep 3 over Manship. No good. Rebounded by Caden Willis. Willis drives, finds Manship. Manship fade away. No. Rebounded by Gould. Manship has just hit every part of the rim but hasn't gotten it to go in. Gizzy, no, rebounded by Willis.
Yeah,
Gizzy having more success at the rim than Power spins, gets to Manship. Manship, nice pass. The former JV quarterback, but it's stripped away from Morris, and then Willis going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but
it's a foul.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's tough because he got the ball first. And that's 5 team fouls, so that's going to be 2 free throws now for Gizzy. Couldn't get the roll on that first one there.
Right now, Gizzy's thinking, can I shoot this as a layup?
Yes. 73% last year was Gizzy.
And both of them off the rim.
But Willis couldn't get it. Couldn't get the rebound. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought he might have got a little help on that one from one of the Dragons, but ref didn't see it that way.
Rig Mahurin's going to come in. He'll replace McMahon. So Haynes to inbound. He's guarded by Morris. They get it to Gizzy in the corner.
Oh,
Gizzy. All kinds of pivots, and he lays it up and in.
I'll tell you what, that was a good initial move from Gizzy, and it was a good recovery from Willis and one of our other defenders. And then Gizzy just capped it off with a little spin.
Morris going to hold here for the last shot. 10 seconds left. Morris is going to drive, take it all by himself. Nice job by Luke Morris.
That was a pretty little shake.
Moses Haynes, the runner, no good. Luke Morris with a pretty move here. Sidestep shake and gets the layup. Cuts the lead down to a 5-point deficit there right before the end of the first quarter. So we're going to take a quick break. The score at the end of one, Eastern Hancock 10, New Pal 15.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, folks, we're back here. At the end of the first quarter, Gizzy leads all scorers with 8. Morris leads the Royals with 5. We got 193 people watching. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the game. We had some people telling us where they're watching from: Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, all over. Let us know if you're watching from somewhere else, if you joined us for the varsity game here.
The exotic locales of Shirley.
Kennard. So Eastern Hancock ball to start.
We did have a student one time said his family went on vacation to Kennard. So
Morris, Shaw, Schilling, Manship, and Powers for the Royals right now.
It's a scrappy lineup.
Schilling with the ball. He's going to drive. Gets cut off, kicks it back out to Shaw. He's guarded by Brady Armstrong. He's going to drive with the left hand. Lost it. No, they're going to call a foul.
Yep, good job. I like that aggressiveness from Garrett.
We don't often see that aggressiveness from Garrett. So who was that foul on? The foul was on Gizzy. His first, team's first. .7:41 to play. Morris is going to back it back out, flip it over to Shaw. Shaw going to drive to his right. Pulls up. Over the top of Haynes, Garrett Shaw with his first basket.
Yep, with the kiss off the backboard. It's a lost art, that wing bank shot.
Haynes on the right wing gets it into Slagley. Slagley trying to work on Manship. They're going to call the body on Manship there.
Well, we figured out, I shouldn't say we, they've figured out how they want to call this now. They were letting that bump and go, and it's over and done with.
It's hard because they let that bump and go for 2 or 3 minutes to start.
Yep.
And, you know, you let it go, and the kids thought, okay, we're gonna play physical, which is fine. And then they kind of changed it, and Gizzy with the step back, pretty roll, and he's in double figures with 10. John Collins is watching from some town called Greenfield.
Yeah.
You've never heard of Greenfield. Schilling drives in, cut off there. Looking to get it to Shaw, stolen away there. And that's Brady Armstrong going to go the other way. Manship's trying to track him down, can't get there. Armstrong gets on the board with his first 2. Good hustle there, though, by Manship. I don't know if we expect anything less.
Now, this is a little bit what the Dragons did last quarter. They kind of had a lead going. We crashed it back. Gizzy grabs the rebound.
Yep. Shaw up ahead to Slagley. Is going to get the and one. That was just extra effort there from the Dragons. And Shaw just kind of got in the way. Just either get out of the way or don't let him finish there.
Rubel and Halcomb check back in. Manship and Shaw take a seat. And we've got timeout.
All right, timeout on the floor. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
So thank you there to our friends at Dents Automotive. One of our key sponsors this year. They sponsor our pregame show. We didn't really get much of a pregame show tonight simply because we were trying to deal with some of the festivities around here. Slagley at the line with a chance to finish the old school three-point play. Oh, he gets the friendly rim. So Slagley with 8.
Yep, and here's that press again.
Royals beat it pretty well. Charlie goes all the way in. Oh, we're going to get a foul. If it's on Slagley, that's his second. If it's on Harrison, it's only his first. That is Harrison.
Oh, and they got kind of lucky there because Slagley did sit for a little while during that first quarter.
So Charlie Halcomb at the line to shoot a pair. Too strong on the first one. Got people watching from Oklahoma City and Blue River Township.
All over the place.
I believe Jim Jackson lives in Blue River Township.
He's a school board representative from that area.
And our statistician. Harrison with the rebound. Oh, turns it right over, though. Morris gets it back.
Morris likes the Euro step.
Yes, he does. Luke Morris has 7. Moses Haynes nearly lost the handle on it. That's about the 7th or 8th time the Dragons have just almost lost their handle or lost their footing.
Yep.
Slagley kicks to Harrison. Harrison cut off by Schilling. Finds Gizzy, and then Charlie's going to foul Gizzy.
Yeah, that's Charlie's second. You know, you did mention it's the Dragons' first game. They didn't even have their scrimmage, so you would expect there to be a little bit out of sync. They don't look bad for a first game of the year, but some of those dribbling things and whatever, that's tighten up as the season moves on. Stuff like that, right? That's
Moses Haynes forgot where he was on the court and throws it into the back of the backboard there. So
you don't see that very often, and our student section's letting him know, but you could see what he was looking for.
Yes, but again, that's those little things of this is your first action of the season. So right now, Powers with the ball up top. Gizzy steals it away from him. Gizzy too hard, but Slagley right there for the tip.
Yeah, there were a couple of rebounds in there. I don't even know who it was. Obviously, Slagley was one.
Slagley. 24-14, 10-point lead for the Dragons. Luke Morris gets it over to Schilling. He's guarded by Harrison, hands off to Powers, pulls up, long two. No good. Slagley with another rebound. Moses. Oh my, that was pretty.
Wow.
Finds Julius Gizzy. Goodness gracious. Beautiful pass. And Gizzy with the great reverse layup finish.
Yeah, and that was tough. He was a little farther out than you like to see for the reverse layup. You know who's disappeared from our offense right now? This man right here, Rubel. We've not been able to go through him.
We really haven't tried.
No, and that's the thing. Like it was very deliberate early on, and right now we've kind of gone away. We're going around the perimeter and then just trying to drive and kick.
Gizzy with another rebound. Yeah, and I think, like you said, our offense looked clean there at the beginning. We were working through Rubel, and I think you'll probably see Coach Bechtel at the next timeout change that up. Air ball there by Haynes goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and Willis is checking in too for Powers, and so we just got a little bit bigger there.
Evan Dara going to come in. He'll replace Brady Armstrong. So again, New Pal with a 12-point lead, 26-14. The Royals have only scored 4 this quarter. New Pal has scored 11 here in the first half of the quarter.
And the thing you mentioned in the pregame that's been missing, we have no three-pointers made at this point.
Willis, that ball knocked away. Oh, Rubel gets that pass back through to Willis. And Slagley with yet another rebound.
Yeah, and that was the idea right there. Willis on the back cut.
Going to get a foul. Who's that foul going to be on there? It's probably Schilling. Yep, Schilling. Picks up his first because my stat sheet didn't have enough fouls on. At least everybody has a foul now except for Caden.
Yeah.
It just had to fill up that part.
It's like playing bingo.
I was waiting to see, okay, let me fill in that empty box. That's the 4th team foul, so halfway through. Now, New Pal's shooting free throws the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, it didn't come back to get us too bad in the first quarter, but it's a fine line. And you mentioned Luke Morris playing a little less aggressive than he would normally do it with 1 foul, but we also had the 4 team fouls at that point.
Yeah.
So that's in the players' heads. They got to think about that.
Haynes to inbound. He finds Dara. They get it back to Haynes in the corner. He drives on Morris.
Oh, that was a push-off, and they got away with it.
Slagley with another offensive rebound, kicks it out to Haynes. Haynes thought about it, 15-footer, no good. Gizzy with the offensive board.
And Gizzy cleared out, yep, there it is. And that one they caught.
And Gizzy just picked up his second.
And you know what was bad about that? Gizzy didn't need to do it. He stepped back to clear out, and he actually had room because our guys were conscious of that. I think it might have been Rubel that was down there, and he's not wanting to pick up that 3rd foul.
So Gizzy now with 2, Rubel with 2. Let's see how that plays out.
Yep, Armstrong replaces Haynes.
.343 left here in the second quarter. New Pal leads 26-14. Luke Morris. See, again, you can get that into Rubel there.
I think so. At least let him have the fight down there with Slagley.
Rubel up top to Charlie, nearly stolen away. Charlie recovers, gets it to Schilling in the corner, gets it over to Willis. Willis was cut off there by McMahon. Malcolm back up top, working on Dara. Spin move, nothing there. Back out to Schilling. Schilling's going to drive on Gizzy. Gizzy's got to be smart, and Schilling traveled with it.
Yep. Luke's momentum as he spun around carried him backwards, and there was nothing there to stop it. No defender or anything to come against. Haynes back in, Slagley out.
So now you almost got to take advantage of this.
Yes,
you've got Rubel in with no Slagley. You've got to go into him.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if they're gonna maybe zone it up here. If not, Rubel's got the definite advantage.
McMahon over to Gizzy. He's guarded by Willis. Gizzy between the legs. I think Willis got a piece of that, but nope, guess not.
I think Willis just kind of got in front of him.
Did he lose the ball going up there?
Yeah.
Probably. So air ball there by Gizzy. Under 3 to play. Luke Morris walking the ball across. Royals still trail by 12. Okay, here you've got Brady Armstrong guarding Rubel. And Gizzy helping from the backside. I think that foul's going to go on Armstrong.
It almost looked like how a 1-3-1 runner would play.
And Slagley coming right back in now.
Yeah, gave him a brief rest.
Well, and your problem is your next tallest guy there is Gizzy with 2 fouls. You don't want him being the guy to come over and potentially take that foul if you're new pal.
Well, and he's guarding Willis, and they're about the same size and build. Willis really athletic out there, and so, you know, it was kind of a pick your poison.
Slagley replaces Gizzy. Rubel hits the first. That's his first point of the game. He's got one more coming. Try to make it a 10-point lead. Got a lane violation. I don't know who it was on here.
Yeah,
that was on Willis.
Yeah,
I believe that was on Willis there.
All right.
Now Slagley running the point, the big guy. So Rubel was 1 of 2 there. The second one he missed it anyway, but it got waved off.
Does it count as an attempt if it gets waved off?
That's a good question. Slagley working on Rubel. Spins back. Good D there by Rubel. Slagley gets it up to Haynes. Over there to Dara. Back to Haynes. He's got the heels on the logo. He'll reset the offense. Gets a ball screen from Slagley. Tries to get around. Dumps it into Slagley. That was a nice play there.
Was that Haynes?
Slagley scored. Haynes with the assist.
The assist, yeah.
Under 2 to play in the first half. 13-point Dragon lead.
No, they were going right at Rubel that time.
Yes, they were. Kind of an ISO here to clear out for Morris. Morris is going to spin in. Gets the roll. Luke Morris.
This is a different Luke than we saw a lot last year. It's almost like he'd much rather distribute the ball, but team's struggling to score a little bit. Luke's being way more aggressive going to the basket.
We got a travel there from Evan Dara. Gives the ball right back to the Royals. Both teams with plenty of turnovers. Again, you could tell this is early season basketball. Keegan Harrison checks back in. He'll replace Dara. Royals have Halcomb, Morris, Willis, Manship, and Powers on the floor. Ball's tipped out, fought for. Slagley gets it up. Oh, there we go. Slagley up ahead to Armstrong. That's what we need, is those kind of breaks right there.
Yep. And even though it didn't go in, Luke going to the basket and trying to make something happen.
There's a travel there from Willis, yep.
And that was caused by some good footwork by the New Pal defenders.
Well, that's what. So when you're putting, you know, if you're the Dragons, if you're Coach Whitaker right now, you're probably putting your best on-ball defender on Willis to keep him in front.
Yep.
And that's what's allowing. And you've got Slagley, who's a really good defender, obviously down in on Rubel, and then Gizzy with fouls. Now what you're having to do is you're having to, you know, possibly put your third best on-ball guy on Luke, and that's what's letting Luke get those lanes. Haynes to Slagley. Slagley's going to hand off to Gizzy. 3 on the way. Perfect. Gizzy drills the 3. He's got 15.
Yeah, it's pretty much a two-man show for Dragons right now, but it's all they need at this point.
Nice dish. Manship gets on the board.
Manship needed to see the ball go through the hoop.
Assisted by Morris there. 31-19. 30 seconds to go here. I know the clock is not working correctly, folks, but bear with me. Slagley, pretty move. Goodness gracious. That was a pretty move from Slagley to get around Manship and lay it up and in for 2. Morris with the ball. 15 seconds on the clock. I'll read out the time here. Morris has 10. Poked away there. That's going to be a jump ball. Is going to go to the Dragons.
Yeah, it's just a wasted opportunity, unfortunately.
Maybe 6 seconds isn't quite enough to get done what you want to get done, so maybe it's not terribly wasted. So here we have Keegan Harrison inbounding. Powers on him. Finds Gizzy, 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Ooh.
Slagley puts it up. Slagley buries the three at the buzzer.
And that was a wild sequence there.
That was a wild sequence of events. Here's the replay of that. So Gizzy falls down. Morris trying to take the charge. Let's watch this again here. Oh, no, Morris wasn't trying to take the charge.
No,
Slagley was setting a screen.
Yeah, it was legit. It wasn't
a bad screen, but Morris falls, Gizzy falls. Slagley gets the ball up just in time, buries the three. Now, we are going to, instead of our normal halftime stuff, the Special Olympics of Hancock County is doing their annual halftime game here. So we're going to leave it here. We're going to probably turn the PA on, Scott, and then we'll return in the second half. The score at halftime, New Pal 36, Eastern Hancock 19. All righty, folks, we're back here getting ready to start the second half of the Varsity Boys basketball game between the New Pal Dragons and the Eastern Hancock Royals. New Palestine is leading 36-19 here at the halftime break. Quick rundown of some first half scoring. Leading all scorers is New Pal's Ben Slagley with 17 points. I also have him for 8 rebounds, Scott, to go along with those 17 points.
Yeah.
Julius Gizzy has 15, Moses Haynes 2, Brady Armstrong 2. That's for the Dragons. For the Royals, Luke Morris is leading everybody with 9. And I've got Charlie Halcomb with 3, Eli Manship 2, Garrett Shaw 2, Caden Willis 2, and Caden Rubel 1.
Yeah, and I don't mean this as a dig at Luke, but Luke's not going to typically be our leading scorer.
No.
Over the years he's been here, he's a distributor at heart, but he saw a need and he was being really aggressive going to the basket. His teammates got to help him out a little bit this half, shoot a little bit better than we did during the first half. Couple of things. Julius Gizzy with 2 fouls. Halcomb and Rubel for the Royals with 2 fouls. And so he kind of made it through that stretch. Caden got his 2 real early on, was able to make it through the rest of the half without picking up that third, but that was a danger for a while, and I think it cut down on what we had hoped to use him for, especially the amount of time he was on the floor.
Some quick score updates from around the area. Connorsville 20, Rushville 6 in the third quarter. New Pal plays Rushville tomorrow night, so at New Pal. So their opponent right now losing 20-6. Monroe Central and MEC action here. Daleville leading Monroe Central 31-19 at the halftime break. And that's all I have for local scores, right? Pendleton 26, LaPel 19 in the third quarter.
Interesting.
So that is it for my local scores. So we're going to get underway here to start the second half. We got about 50 seconds left. Again, I know that clock is not working particularly well there, but I'm not sure why. I've got to fix that over the weekend, maybe. Yeah. Fix our clock. But again, Eastern, I think it's got to come back to we got to come out here and we've got to work our offense through Rubel.
Yeah.
You're not going to score 17 points in a snap. You know, our offense was at its most successful there early on. We were running it inside out. Now I know Luke just beat some guys off the dribble and scored there in the second quarter, but from an offensive perspective, that's when it was at its best. And we've got to hit a 3.
Yeah, and one of the things I think this first 2 or 3 minutes is critical. We can't win the game, like you said, we can't get 70 points all at once, but we could lose the game if we don't come out focused and get some stops and convert on the offensive end.
You know, I think the goal is let's get this down in single digits here within the 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's chipping away, and it's finding a way to keep Slagley off the boards and keep Gizzy from getting to the basket. So looks like starters for each team here. Halcomb gets it right into Rubel. He's guarded by Slagley. Rubel spin move. Slagley plays him pretty well, and Gizzy there with the rebound.
That was some really good footwork.
And I like that. I love that play right off the bat, going right at Rubel, taking him right at Slagley. I like it. Just couldn't convert there.
No, and that was more good defense than a bad shot or anything else.
Another turnover there from the Dragons. Haynes' pass was way too hot. And again, both teams making plenty of mistakes. We said it multiple times early in the season here. You expect that. Caden Willis, guarded by Harrison, kicks it over to Halcomb in the corner. Charlie drives with the left hand, gets all the way to the rim and gets the roll.
Yeah, we'll take that one. Charlie's one, if we can get going, he can fill it up.
Gizzy tries to get the corner, doesn't, kicks it out to Haynes. His 3 way off. Luke Morris with the rebound. Ooh. Coach Bechtel doesn't like it. Let's check the replay here. I didn't see it live. I thought Haynes' feet were set, and I thought his body was moving a little bit.
Yeah, that's a hard call.
I could, I think if he'd called it a block, I would have been like, yeah, probably a block. He calls it a charge.
Yep.
It's kind of like, what is it like, in college and the NFL? It's just you got to go with the call on the floor.
Yep. Sometimes that's how it is, and I like that from Luke. He was trying to get across the floor, and
he's being aggressive. Right now he's trying to make something happen.
Yep. Well, and it's what you want your senior leaders to do.
Absolutely. So get it into Haynes. Trying to get it to Gizzy, back up top to Haynes. Finds Slagley in the high post, down to Gizzy on the block. He's got the size advantage on Halcomb. Halcomb tries to take the charge.
Yeah,
and I don't know if there was any contact. Charlie was just like, I'm going to try. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it. Julius Gizzy lays it up. Luke Morris now with the ball, kicks it to Willis. 3 on the way from Caden Willis is perfect.
First 3 for the Royals tonight.
Yes, it is. Shot in transition, no good. Willis with the rebound. 14-point Dragon lead, 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Coach Bechtel want the pace to pick up a little bit.
Schilling.
That's it.
Yep. Oh, Morris just rejected there.
So now I don't understand how he didn't get a call there.
Schilling with the rebound. Luke Morris is going to drive with the right hand, kick out to Schilling. Schilling, step back, 15-footer. Not a good shot, but it went in. That's not one. I'm sure Coach Bechtel's like, I don't really want that one-legged step back, 15-footer.
No, that's when Luke practices at home in the driveway. He's dreaming of Kobe Bryant kind of little shake, maybe even a Hakeem Olajuwon dream shake there.
Armstrong gets it over to Harrison. Harrison gets into the paint. Floater falls.
And that's what we can't have those soft plays right there.
No. 14-point Dragon lead, 5 minutes to go here. Morris brings it across. Finds Schilling. Schilling drives with the right hand, gets to the rim. Blocked away again by Slagley. Harrison with another rebound, kicks it over to Gizzy, and Gizzy shoveled the feet.
It's going to be McMahon and Derrick coming in for Armstrong and Gizzy. Let's see what we get.
It gets it up to Charlie. Charlie on the right wing, up high. Tosses it over to Ruhl. A little 5-out action here. Trying to get somebody cutting through the lane. Charlie, 3 from the wing, off the mark. That's going to go out of bounds. Yep.
And that's not a bad shot. Charlie can hit those. It's just tonight nothing's falling from outside for us.
Well, and law of averages. Last week we hit 47%. This is not a team that's going to shoot 47% night in and night out.
No, not well, at least, and they do something we totally didn't expect.
Well, that's what I mean. They're capable. Everybody on the floor, everybody on this team is a capable three-point shooter. It's just none of them are, like I said, going to shoot 50% every single night. Slagley gets to the rim. Didn't cut him off there, boys. One of them's got to step in. We had Rubel on one hip, Willis on the other. We got to step in and stop him. Morris kicks to Willis. Willis wants another 3. Instead, he's going to drive. Kicks to Rubel. Corner 3 from Caden Rubel. Oh, it looked good from our angle. Three no good. Powers with the rebound.
And by the way, Powers hustled to get that rebound, draws a foul.
Yep. Picked up the foul on Dara, his second. Coach Bechtel going to take a timeout and talk to the troops. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
At 9-Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9-Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
We take a second here and look at the conference standings for these two teams. Not a lot of games played, obviously, but right now Shenandoah sitting at 2-0. Wapahani 2-0, Westdale 2-0 in the MEC. In the HHC, the Hoosier Heritage Conference, where New Pal plays, we've got Shelbyville at 2-0, Delta at 1-0, Greenfield at 1-0. Both these should be some really competitive conferences this year. Sectional, New Pal goes to Greenfield for the sectional. They have Greenfield, Anderson, Richmond, Muncie Central, Mount Vernon, and Pendleton. The Royals will go to Triton Central, where they'll see Triton Central, Cecina, Indianapolis Riverside, and Irvington Prep.
Yeah, that Greenfield sectional is going to be a tough one.
Yes, it is. Rubel up top to Willis. Willis drives, reverse layup. No, Rubel with the offensive rebound and gets the and one.
Yeah, it was kind of a wild reverse layup from Willis that turned into a pass to his buddy Rubel.
That foul went on McMahon, his first, team second. You see the replay here. I think Willis was just trying to draw a foul.
Yeah.
Rubel crashed hard, put it up, gets the free throw to fall.
Caden with the three-point play.
He's got 4 on the night, cuts the lead down to 13. Haynes over to Harrison. Gets it into Slagley. Back to Haynes up top at the volleyball line. Haynes pump fakes. Finally gets it over to Harrison. Harrison's going to go up. And Harrison just has too much height on Luke Morris, and Luke couldn't really do anything.
I think
there.
Luke thought he had him cut off, too, and Harrison was able to reach around and get up for the layup.
Morris hands off to Chuck. Charlie, oh! New Pal fans aren't happy there.
No, but with the contact, I mean, that's...
You can see the replay. Yeah, I mean, Harrison, he knocked Charlie down, so you got the contact, you got to get the foul. That's their third.
That'd be all right if we put them where we're shooting bonus.
We get in the bonus. We'll take that. Garrett Shaw checked in. Replaced Chuck. Shaw with the fresh haircut there. Oh, Rubel trying to get it in. Good hustle there by Shaw, but couldn't quite save it. He stepped on the line. Royals' 7th turnover. I have 7. It's probably more.
Yeah, I stopped counting.
That's hard. I printed this thing poorly, and it's hard to write. 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Moses Haynes brings it across. Hands off to McMahon. Gets it over to Dara. What do we got here?
I don't know.
Moving screen on Shaw.
I don't know how he could be a moving screen if he's on defense, though.
Oh, sorry. Not a moving screen. Sorry, maybe trying to fight through the screen.
Oh, that could be.
Sorry, I was lost in my own world there. Gizzy goes up through Rubel. Good deep. I mean, Rubel couldn't do anything else there.
Nope.
Gizzy just banks in 2 more. He's got 19. Morris is going to drive, put up the floater, gets it to fall. The old man game working for Luke Morris tonight. Looks like Aaron Spalding in a Sunday night old man league. He's got 11.
Too many shots at the rim for Spalding. Oh, that was a pretty pass.
That was a nice pass there. Austin McMahon's going to get on the board. Who was that pass from? Was that Gizzy?
That was Gould.
Gould with the assist. Another turnover there from Morris. Oh, Haynes back to McMahon for 2 more. McMahon's got 4. Haynes with another assist, and Coach Bechtel going to take the timeout as the Dragons just push the lead up to 19. We're going to take a quick break and hear from the IHSAA.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So again, the Royals here We said we wanted to try to get this lead down, and just keep chipping away, and we have, but then every time we chip away, we get caught with a couple of turnovers, and New Pal's been very opportunistic.
Yeah, they have.
Not perfect by any means, but you see the mistakes that they make, the early season mistakes, but honestly, they've played a pretty clean game for a group of guys that, it's their first action of the season.
Yeah, and we've had a hard time getting any consistent offense going.
So Shaw, Morris, Rubel, Manship, and Austin Powers on the floor for the Royals. We've got McMahon, Haynes, Gizzy, Dara, and Gould for the Dragons. Morris has that deflected away by Gould.
Yeah, and they've got that scouted pretty good. We're still trying to work it inside to Rubel, and I'd love to see a Morris-Rubel two-man game get going here, but it's hard going for Caden on the block tonight, just getting the entry passes to him.
Shaw to inbound, gets it to Morris. Shaw has those second-string quarterback skills to pass the ball. Powers with the long two, no good. Rebounded by Gizzy. Gizzy's going to take it all the way himself. What are they going to call? They're going to call it on the floor, which is an odd call.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're calling it. Yeah, they didn't call it on. I don't think they called it on Manship.
What? That was either Manship or Gizzy.
I thought they called Shaw. I thought he signaled 23. We'll see here in a minute.
They're calling the reach on Shaw first before what would have been the charge there on Gizzy. So Shaw with 3. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Gould gets it back to Gizzy. Gizzy, a little hesitation. He slipped. That's a travel.
I thought they were going to call that on Garrett. And our side might have come unglued.
Well, his foot slid on the floor there, so that's about the fourth time we said he's been slipping and sliding all over the place. Again, I know the clock is not working perfectly. I'll try to keep you updated. 45 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Luke Morris gets the screen from Rubel. Luke's going to get all the way in, try to kick it back out to Manship. His 3, too strong, tipped around, and Gizzy with another rebound.
Would have liked to see. I don't know if Luke knew how open he was.
Gizzy with the up and under. No, Rubel is going to pull down the rebound. Shaw hauls in the pass. 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Rubel's going to take the 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Armstrong. He's going to push it up the court. Manship's coming from behind. Manship with the miraculous poke away and save. And then Armstrong out of frustration with the foul.
Now the unfortunate part is Caden was going to get a shot off.
Look at that play by Manship. Look at the hustle.
It was good. And it wasn't just the poke away. It was that on the baseline that he was able to save it.
Yes, it was. Morris with 4, 3, 2. Volleyball line 3. Nope. No good.
Well, it was 17 and a half. It's 19 now. I think we had it as low as maybe 12, 13.
We had it down to 12 or 11 there, I think, maybe. And that was as close as we could get it. So take a quick break and hear from our friends at Dave's Express Car Wash.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, folks, it's about that time for the Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question. When was the last time that the New Pal boys basketball team was not coached by an Eastern Hancock graduate? So, Scott, there's your trivia question for tonight.
Yeah.
Dave's Express Care Car Wash and Grill with the trivia question. What was the last time the New Pal boys basketball team was not coached by an Eastern Hancock graduate?
Yeah. Few connections between these two schools that maybe wouldn't be obvious if you weren't around them.
So Dara running the point here. He's guarded by Powers. Gets a double screen there. Armstrong gets cut off, gets it back out to Gould. Slagley's going to reset up at the top. Backs it back out to the half-court line. Royals still in this man defense. Gould gets it over. There's Dara. Dara hands off to Slagley. Slagley maneuvers, kicks to the corner. Dara for three. No. Rebounded by Austin Powers.
Yeah, and Caden got away with a grab there. They didn't see Morris working inside again.
It's another one. And again, Luke Morris, the old man game. But we don't get back on defense, and Armstrong with the easy basket there.
Yeah. Morris may be sore tomorrow morning. He's taking a pounding inside.
They get it inside to Rubel. Rubel lowers the shoulder, can't get it in. Gould with the rebound. Morris with the steal. Going the other way here. Is there going to be a travel or a foul? Oh.
No, don't foul.
I think he landed on 2 different feet. I could have seen that going either way. Yeah, he definitely landed on 2 feet when he went across there. So Luke gets a little lucky.
Hey, he deserves it. Had a couple of tough ones go against him.
That foul was on Alex Gould, his first. Luke can't get it to fall. Charlie Halcom's going to come in and get Shaw.
Moses Haynes checks in for the Dragons. Gould will take a seat.
Luke Morris with one more free throw here. Off the mark. Manship fighting for the rebound. He gets it. Oh, Charlie had not reestablished position, but got it anyway. Great hustle. And again, Manship with the hustle. Gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it over to Charlie. Gets it into Rubel, and Rubel's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That foul was on Evan Dara. His third.
Yeah, we really need to start converting these free throws.
Yeah, we shot pretty well last game. Shot 33 free throws last game. This next one will be our 13th free throw. Did you get both those?
Yes.
Okay. 52-35 here. Armstrong finds Moses Haynes. 3 straight ahead. No good. Rebound fought for. That's got to be a jump. Okay. Foul. I thought jump ball.
I thought it was jump ball too, and then I thought they were going to call it on Caden.
Foul. Austin McMahon with the foul. And Julius Gizzy coming back in here. Luke's going to
save a few seconds there.
Yeah. 6:15 to go here. Eastern Hancock trails 52-35. Charlie Halcom gets by Armstrong, puts up the runner. No. Gizzy with another rebound. Got him. That's his 10th rebound. He's got a double-double. Gizzy walks into the 3. Off the mark. Gets his own. Maybe gets his own. No, doesn't get his own. I don't know who got the rebound.
No,
New Pal gets possession. That was a wild sequence. I don't even know what to say.
No. There was a lot of scramble followed by a thump. Manship picks up second foul. Gizzy's going to shoot. At some point, you feel like the rebound goes out the window and you just grab the loose ball. Gizzy converts. He's been pretty studly tonight.
Yes, he has. You get it in there. Rubel trying to back down Gizzy. Nice move. Rubel just struggled to finish tonight, but he's had some really nice moves. Good transition there. Again, the Royals not getting back on defense very well. Armstrong with another one. Morris going to pull the trigger from three. Luke Morris buries the three.
Really, Luke Morris, the only thing going offensively for the Royals tonight.
Yes, it has been.
It's hard to beat a good team when you only got one guy doing that.
So 57-38, New Pal leads right now. Full timeout. We'll do our trivia question here. What was the last time New Pal boys basketball was not coached by an Eastern Hancock graduate? Any idea, Scott?
I wouldn't have known the guesses there. I know it's got to be pre-Adam Barton since Todd Whitaker took over from Adam. Adam, an Eastern Hancock graduate.
Yes, that would be the 2004-2005 season, as our guesses were right there. Shelbyville grad Brian Kurt was the coach before Adam Barton. Adam Barton, the current principal at EH, and then when Barton retired, Trent Whitaker took over. Trent was a running back in the day. I don't know a lot about his basketball stats.
No, to me,
I think those were the years that that Terry Stevens was dominating.
Yes. And by dominating, you mean controlling the bench and the old bleachers.
Yes.
I think the best thing about Trent is his mom, Warda, who was the longtime secretary for us and was awesome.
She was fantastic. Speaking of the other secretary we had, longtime secretary Wanda, was in the building yesterday or today. I saw Wanda. Mm-hmm. Two fantastic secretaries there.
Yep. Not too bad for us right now either with Carrie Brown and Megan Wisman.
No.
Good transition.
So Haynes with the ball, 5 minutes left here.
Charlie grabs the rebound off the wild shot. Royals looking to get something going here. Oh, man.
And he stepped on the line.
Yeah, I like that. I'm not sure how that pass made it to Luke. It went through two Dragons.
Yeah, John Collins said Kurt was the all-time winningest coach at New Pal, but Trent Whitaker with 10, if he gets to 10 wins this year, he will tie that record. So,
wow. Powers picks up his first foul. And really, it's been a clean sweep of fouls from the Royals tonight. Everybody gets in that box, unfortunately.
Haynes gets it into Gizzy. And Royals trail by 19 here. Gizzy working on Morris. Morris trying to draw the charge again. Can't do it, and Gizzy lays it in for two more.
No. I go back to my earlier statement. Luke is going to be feeling it in the morning. Ball stripped when Rubel tries to take it up. That's Gizzy again.
Kicks to Armstrong, corner three. Brady Armstrong didn't do a lot in the first half, but he's got 7 here in the fourth quarter. 9 overall. New Pal leads 62-38. Manship in the corner up top to Charlie Halcomb. He gets it over to Luke Morris. Luke drives, pulls up from 15. Luke buries another one.
I think those New Pal Greenfield battles are going to be pretty intense this year.
They are every year, but I think this year especially. Yeah, I've got Gizzy with 24 right now. Slagley really hasn't done a whole lot. He hasn't played a whole lot.
Yeah, he hadn't played a whole lot this
second half. Really, a lot of this fourth quarter, Gizzy hasn't played a tremendous amount.
No. And it looks like they're doing the shift change.
What do we have? We have Rick Mahurin, Evan Dara, Brady Armstrong, Alex Gould, And who am I missing? Yeah, he trapped that thing against his hip there. Oh, Keegan Harrison, he was inbound in it. I missed that. 3:52 to play. Coach Bechtel saying, quit rolling it, just pick it up. Morris picks up his dribble. Finally gets it out there to Manship on the volleyball line. Manship crosses over Harrison, going to try to back him down. Manship, strong take, gets the basket and the foul.
Yeah, I like that fight from Luke.
Eli.
Why did I say Luke? Because I had Luke in class. Sorry, Eli. I know who you are. You are still in my top 7 Manships.
Manship with the free throw on the way. It's good.
I know I said Luke because we got 17 of them on the team.
True. Harrison gets it up there to Armstrong, over to Dara. Gould back to Armstrong, back to Dara.
Yeah, Dragons in no hurry.
3 minutes, 15 seconds left. Armstrong again. Armstrong, the lone senior on this roster for the Dragons. They're in no hurry, just throwing it around the perimeter. Dara, though, is going to bury the three. His first points of the game. That leaves Mahurin and Gould as the only ones. Oh, no. Landon Saib has not scored either, but he has not played.
No, he's in a boot, I saw earlier.
That would probably impact his ability to score.
Yeah.
Manship draws nothing there on that three. Ball will go back to the Dragons. Gould finds Harrison, back to Gould. Up ahead to Mahurin. Back out to Dara. They swing it around to Gould on the right wing. Up top, Mahurin. Thought about the step back three, instead hits Dara on the little runner. Dara banks it in for two.
Yeah, that was a nice little pass. Mahurin picks up the assist.
Dara, only a sophomore. You can kind of see some flashes. He's really going to help them this year as he gains some confidence. Charlie Halcomb drives, blocked away there by McMahon. McMahon get the rebound. Goes down, hits Harrison for two. (69-43) here. Under 2 minutes to play. Luke Morris drives, puts it up, gets the roll. Dara gets around Powers, kicks to Gould in the corner. Ball's popped up, Mahurin comes up with it. They get it back out to Dara, guarded by Morris. Mahurin in the corner with it. Harrison working on Manship. Between the legs, gets into the paint. There's going to be a travel there first. Yep. Nifty move, but he took too many steps.
Willis Shaw and Miles Wennon check in for the Royals as Rubel, Halcomb, and Morris will take a seat probably for the rest of the game. We've got 1:24 to go.
Yep, Royals trail by 24. Powers bringing it up. Finds Miles Wennon. Miles finds Manship in the corner for three. Another air ball for Manship. Willis with the offensive rebound. He kicks it over to Manship. Manship thought about another one. Miles loses it.
And we are off our roster.
Yeah, 20 and 22 are not on the roster here, so Dara takes it in. And 20 and 22 are not on the JV roster either, so I can't help you with those.
No, I think 20 is Hamlin.
Oh, yeah. Dara at the line to shoot two. Knocks home the first. That foul went on Caden Willis. Dara with 6 points here. Make that 7.
Yeah, he's had himself a quarter or 2 minutes.
Yeah, I believe this is his varsity debut. Yeah, he didn't play play in any varsity games last year, so He's had a nice fourth quarter for him.
Yeah, good curl, good pass from Shaw to Powers. That's a positive.
Powers' first points of the game.
Yeah,
Shaw gets the assist.
And that statement right there, Powers' first points of the game, is one of the reasons we're in the trouble that we are. We just offensively haven't been able to get it going, and Caden played so well last week.
That foul went against Willis. 35 seconds left here. 71-47 in favor of the Dragons. Mahurin with it. He's going to get a screen. Gets it over. That does look like Hamlin. We'll call him Hamlin.
It's Hamlin or Atkinson. I recognize. I just can't remember who's which.
Back up top to Mahurin with 12 seconds on the clock. See if Powers will just let him dribble it out here. There it is. So the final score here from Charlottesville. The New Pal Dragons 71, your Eastern Hancock Royals 47. It was a game between two teams that, preseason rankings were both ranked here, but I think both teams, as you can see, obviously made deep runs into football, and both teams still making a lot of little early season mistakes here. So while we compile our stats, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will come back with our 9-Star postgame show when we return.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. Encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back, and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you. When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in Central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah, I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
All righty, folks, we're back here with the Dents Automotive postgame show, or 9-Star Connect postgame show, whichever one you want it to be. We'll call it Dents Automotive right now. So the Dents Automotive pregame show, or postgame show. So final score here tonight, Eastern Hancock 47, New Pal 71. I think we came out, I was expecting a game to be a little bit closer than that. We just did not shoot the ball very well tonight, Scott. And if you look at our numbers here, we were, let's see, from 3, 2 of 17 from three-point range.
Yeah, and that contrasts a lot with last week. And what did you say, 33 free throws we shot last week?
We were 7 of 14 tonight.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to the line as much, and we didn't knock them down as much from beyond the arc, obviously. Now, part of that is scouting, and part of that is a better team.
Yeah.
Centerville just beat Northeastern last night. So Centerville, I think, is a team on the rise. But I think if Centerville and New Pal played, I think you'd see a similar result to what you did tonight.
Absolutely.
So just a more athletic team. Real quick here, I do want to put up here if you want to donate to the families of Lindsay Locker or Evan Neumeister, you can do that right there on the link. That link right there is the Venmo link. You can do it through Venmo, and it'll go right to the families. All proceeds will go to the families there tonight. So in case you wanted that. Quick rundown of stats here. Leading all scorers tonight for New Pal was Julius Gizzy with 24. Second, Ben Slagley had 19. Brady Armstrong with 9. Evan Darrow with 7. Keegan Harrison 6. Austin McMahon 4. Moses Haynes 2. And Slagley I had him at 10 rebounds. I had Gizzy at 11 rebounds, and I had Moses Haynes with 4 assists. So 2 guys in double-doubles there. That's a pretty good game for the Dragons.
Yeah, and for most of the game, it was those 2 guys offensively that they got a bucket here or there from some of their teammates. But I think even at halftime, there was only 2 other guys who had scored. Actually, only one other guy who had scored besides those 2. So Gizzy's kind of came throughout the game. Slagley had a huge second quarter.
Yeah, 12-point second quarter there. You want to go through Eastern's stats there?
Yeah, so Luke Morris led the way with 20 points. We had Rubel with 6, Halcomb with 5, Manship with 5, and Willis with 5, and then Powers 2, Shaw 2, and Schilling 2. Rebounds, and this is unscientific. I had Halcomb with 4, Willis with 4, Rubel with 3, Morris with 3, Powers with 2, and then I think Manship had 2, and we got a couple assists, but we didn't capitalize on our passing tonight like we did last week.
Yeah, I think the telling statistic, I always like to look for telling statistics, because I said we didn't shoot the 3 well. Neither did New Pal. They were only 4 of 16, so they were only 25% from 3. That's not a good percentage either.
No.
The telling statistic, we only had 3 assists tonight as a team, whereas the Dragons had 11.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference. Like you just said it, we didn't capitalize on our passing very well tonight, and we'll bounce back. I mean, this is, again, we got to remember, this is a team that only brings back 2 varsity players from last year. And we played really well last week, and I think we're going to bounce back. We're going to be fine. Again, tough loss here tonight, but you got to bounce back. You got a conference game tomorrow.
Yep.
So probably an even more important game tomorrow. We're at Westdell. Just a reminder, we will not be streaming from Westdell tomorrow night. Westdell does their own broadcast, and they do a pretty nice job up there. So we're just gonna let them do the game, and so we will share out the link. But they usually do it on YouTube, so you can find it if you look up Westdell Sports Network on YouTube. They do a really nice job. I'm not sure who calls their basketball games. For their football games, it for the longest time was their superintendent that did the games. But they've got a good group up there. So, again, tomorrow night, back in action up at Westdell. So check it out. Again, Westdell Sports Network if you can't make the drive up there. If you can make the drive up there, I know the Royals would love the support, and we'll see our team bounce back tomorrow night and hopefully get a victory tomorrow night. Both the JV and varsity get started off in Mid-Eastern Conference play on the right foot.
Want to pick a player of the game tonight? I mean, this one I
well,
think
I
pretty
almost
obvious.
forgot because it was pretty obvious that it is going to be, obviously, Luke Morris is our Paxton Farms player of the game. He did a little bit of everything, led us in assists, led us in points. Probably led us in steals too. I didn't see the steal stats, but he did a really nice job tonight. So proud of Luke Morris, proud of that effort and energy that he brought. But like I said, we'll get better, and we'll get our shots to fall hopefully tomorrow night. So we want to say thank you guys. Thank you for watching tonight. Hope you enjoyed the game, and we will see you. We'll be back in action next week. The girls are in action this tomorrow afternoon. I believe Shaw and McDaniel will be on the call for that.
Yeah.
But girls will be back in action tomorrow. We will be back next week as the Royals take on the Northeastern Knights on Friday night and the Daleville Broncos at home on Saturday night. So back-to-back home games next week. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time.